There we go. How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to some Spellforce 3 here. Last time we played,
The hardest thing about business
we were in
is
the
minding your
sewers.
own. There
But we had 2 allies to make. I don't remember if there was anything going on down here.
Let's see. Intriguing.
The undead seems non-aggressive, but there's a terrible stench originating from it. Really don't want to stand next to it for too long. A lavender-scented letter. Hi, Keyman. Keyman showed up, by the way. He was found playing with the wild creatures outside. That's not a thing to do. But apparently he decided he was going to make friends. Yes, Keyman.
Got it.
Can I help you? Now. There's the exit there that I think I came up through. I don't remember which way I was going last time. Let's go up this way. We'll try that. Yes, Keyman.
Fine.
That... Those are 2 godstones really close to each other. Seems unnecessary, but okay. Let me try to remember. F3 was my single target. F9 was a...
Understood.
I have keybinds all over the place, honestly. And it works great if you're just actively doing that, but... I'm gonna keep trying. Yes, Keyman. Keyman wants so many pets. Say no to baby skunks. I wish he would have. I mean, they weren't babies, so they weren't
Sure.
as likely to spray, but you should know better, Keyman. Despite their friendly nature. That does not last.
Really?
Oh, please, Keyman.
More cutthroats. Take him down.
Hi, Keyman. Keyman. Look, I know you just got in here because of what happened. That doesn't mean you get all the pets. I need to gain allies, Keyman. Probably gonna need that. Don't lay on the keyboard. No laying on the keyboard. Needs a tomato bath. I would prefer not to try and do such a thing. If I could help it. Yes, Keyman. Keyman, my time is limited today, so if you could not keep landing on my keyboard, attempting to hit all the keybinds, that would be just super.
Sounds like a plan.
Go ahead, take a nap, Keyman. Oh god, what's happening? What's happening right now? Medusa's apparently, and Keyman is now laying on my keyboard. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, stop, no. Stop playing videos randomly about my whole computer. God dang it.
You'll have to wait.
My goodness.
Get moving. Easy.
Like, I paused it, and he's like, hold on, I wanted that to play.
Finally.
But how's it going, Destron? How are you doing today? I know how you're doing, Keyman. Give Keyman control? No, I don't think so. And how are you doing, Death? Thank goodness those enemies were not threatening, because that would have ended poorly with him just plopping his whole body on the keyboard. And I moved him off the keyboard, and he re-plopped. He was like, no, I prefer to be here. Yes, you, Keyman.
Finally.
Danger up ahead.
I'm terrible since I didn't start on time? What do you mean? For which start time? The new one won't start until everything is completely solidified. I was giving you like a little bit of heads up on that. That's
Yes.
coming soon, but not quite. Till... Oh? Heal the user after killing an enemy once every 1 second. Interesting. That's a pretty good helmet. Yeah, once everything's solidified, that's
This way,
probably
right?
what I'm gonna have to do. That's all I can do. Where is that? What helmet do you have on? Oh, 5 focus. Whatever. Honestly, the healing is kind of weak. Kind of weak in the grand scheme of things. Like, yeah, sure, if you get a kill. It might be... Well, it's only once every 1 second. It's such a minimal heal. Like, just don't see that being, like, the thing you get. But he doesn't need the 5 focus is the weird thing, too. I guess it's something. And it looks cool. Coolish, right, Key-Man? Key-Man. Yeah, well, you know, I'm hoping once we get to the new schedule here, things will work out. Because, you know, now I can, you know, everything's here. Once, we obviously still have a lot of people that are here that we're visiting from Australia. So that's definitely something that has an effect on what I can get done. But hopefully, once that's all calmed down and the job change has occurred,
Really?
Alright, why not?
we can, you know, get to those start times, really start finding the things we want to do as far as playthroughs and speed runs. Thank you, Kitty Man.
You!
Kitty Man.
Yes, you! Yes!
Stop,
you,
please.
Oh, stranger! Would you be so kind and help a
I don't even know how he did that.
A terrible curse befell me, and you look bold enough to come to my aid. I cannot eat, I cannot sleep, I cannot smith. You just might be my only hope.
Sounds, tragic. What kind of curse is it? The magical one?
What? No, no, it is far worse than that. It is the curse of love.
Oh.
My sweet Jane and I are kept from each other by our cruel families. I come from one of the most noble elven families. Yes, I might have chosen the simple life of a blacksmith over the comforts of nobility, but that did not stop my father from meddling in my affairs. My father and Jane's family are plotting against us. Our parents' schemes have gone so far that they do not even allow Jane to see me anymore. I am sure it is her father who is behind it. He simply cannot accept my decision to forfeit the noble life. However, I have devised a plan to reunite Jane and me. But to carry it out, I need your help.
That guy may be odd, but his craftsmanship is excellent. Didn't you say we might need a smith for our army?
So I'm guessing there's any of them who end up with a blacksmith. I help you.
How can I help you?
Ask.
Ask what?
Why? About
What?
Jane and me.
Kitty Man, please.
You must have
First you
millions of
lay on my
questions.
keyboard, now you're
Do
trying to
not blame
bat
me.
at me?
Such fierce display of emotions can
Key
be
man, why?
overwhelming for the poor soul who has never felt them.
Where was the key man that would sleep comfortably on our desk? You make friends with skunks for one day. How could this happen? But making excuses as if he isn't always late. Yeah, I know, Death. I'm a little hopeful that this shift that I didn't really plan for will help, but, you know, honestly, time shift isn't what I wanted, but I was hoping once all the wedding stuff was done, that's when I could make the shift to have things a little more consistent. E-Man's gonna go eat more food. Why did you become a smith?
Why did you become a smith and not a nobleman?
I did it
it's
again.
simple.
I read
My
it.
father might be a noble, but he has achieved status and respect
Key Man
through hard
SWAT,
work and
he does. It's
determination.
like,
It was always my intention to follow the same path. Wealth makes people complacent. I wanted to earn my keep, and that my father does not see the true virtuous intentions behind my decision saddens me even more.
Let's zoom in here. Oh, well, you can't even see his face. I mean, there's this, but...
All right. Then tell me a bit more about Jane.
Oh, where should I start? She is the most divine being ever known to walk the earth. The moment I met her on a sweet summer's day, I knew she was the one.
Something's weird about this story, and I just don't know what it is.
And it soon became clear that we were meant to be together. These enchanted eyes, her hair golden and sweet like molten honey, her shapely cheeks with a touch of rose like a blossoming flower, her slender waist like...
Yeah, I get it. Thanks. I don't have any more questions. Let's discuss your plan. How do you want me to help you?
That's gotta be good.
I'd rather not take on the Everlight nobility.
Oh, do not worry. This will not be necessary. All you have to do is deliver this potion to Jane. It's the milk of the poppy mixed with fire nettle, a very potent sleeping potion. Once ingested, it mimics death for around 24 hours. She and I will both drink it, and I paid the mortician to not embalm our bodies and cover up our escape. Tonight, at sunset, we shall both drink it. Then, once we wake up, we will escape this wretched city forever and build a new life in a better world.
Milk of the poppy and fire nettle are both strong sedatives. Do you really think mixing the two is a good idea? You might die.
I will not. Trust me, one of my many virtues is an excellent knowledge in the art of alchemy. I know what I am doing.
Well, okay. I'll give this potion to Jane and tell her of your plan.
Splendid. Wonderful.
Well, he did not deny
You brave traveler
us telling her
are
about
what's
the
lacking in
plan.
this
So this...
Men and
hopefully
women
works
who
out.
fight for the beauty of love. Speak to me once the deed has been done.
Okay. That's Clara, so we're not too worried about that. Let's go... Kind of marking a spot down here. Oh, there it is. Maybe it's someone who wants into the town?
Let's see.
Are you really going to give that woman Jane this potion? This sounds like one heck of a stupid plan.
Well, let's see what she has to say about it first.
Pretty much, yes. That seems to be the best thing to do.
You there, soldier, you. Have you got a moment?
Maybe.
Yes? What is it?
I need your help.
Welcome back, Keyman.
What happened? Who are you?
Rohija. Rohija Tanner. I have a small farm just behind the city walls, which I run with my husband. Thing is, he's sick. Stomach cramps and fever. Ever since he went to that bloody village. Anyhow, harvest is coming up soon, and I can't have my Georgie lying in bed all day.
What village?
Some muck heap in the middle of Leonider. Lianin, something like that.
I'm not sure I'm the one you should talk to. There must be a doctor in town.
Oh, come on. Do you really trust these quacks? A friend of mine once went to one of them with a gash on her leg and came back with the leg missing. Can you believe that? Just cutting off people's limbs right and left like that? I'm not going to let them hurt my Georgie like that.
Well, then, just wait it out. I don't see what else you could do.
Well, that's where you come in. Holy Frank, the world-renowned traveling healer, was in town a week back. He gave me a secret recipe that works on all stomach ailments, and I'm the first person in the kingdom to be allowed to replicate this holy concoction. Ugh, of course, these so-called doctors have nothing comparable in their satchels. Now the problem is, I have my hands full with running the farm now that Georgie's ill, and I just don't have the time to look for the potion's ingredients myself.
And you want us to find them for you, right?
That's it. We'll make it worth your while. We have a lot of surplus vegetables and grains we'd be happy to share with you for your help.
I'm not sure how much use we have for surplus vegetables.
Well,
Our army.
I'm not swimming in riches these days, so I'm afraid I can't offer you anything else. I must say, I'm a bit disappointed in you. You look like an honest soldier, not like the kind
This
of
potion
person
isn't
who'd
gonna work,
take
is it?
advantage
And then we're
of a
gonna get
grieving
stiff.
wife.
That's right. It's probably experience.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Could you give me a list of these ingredients you need?
What do you
Yes,
got?
Of course. I've already put one together. Thank you, friend. I'm sure Tiara will reward you for your kindness. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to the farm. Georgie needs his cold wraps changed.
All right. Where is your farm so I can find you when I've got the stuff?
Just under the south wall. You can't miss it.
Okay.
Tiara's blessing, soldier. You're doing the right thing.
Right. We're getting a lot of quests in here, but I feel like this is like a... You know what this area feels like to me? It feels like a Baldur's Gate.
A good
Cutting
deed
limbs
today
off?
keeps the dark ones away. Can't hurt to help someone every once in a while.
I don't think making this potion's gonna work. The way she explained that potion was not good. Also, what's down here?
Wait, you there. Yes, you. Could you spare a moment?
Probably.
Wait, you there. Yes.
Me?
Yes. You're military, aren't you? You must be, I can tell.
Former military, yeah.
Just correct
Why do you
him.
ask?
Well, I don't know how to say this, but I could really use your help. My daughter, Rosa, she didn't come back from the river last noon. Now, she was always a stubborn child, but it's been over a day now, and that doesn't seem like her at all. I'd go look for myself, but as you can see, my legs don't work like they should anymore.
You're well articulated. May I ask what you did before?
Before that bloody war, it tore everything to
I
pieces.
feel like he would not want to answer. He's like, could you just go check first? Then I'll answer
All
questions.
that, my store, our house. It got burnt to the ground by the rebels. It's strange. My life back then, it doesn't even feel real anymore. You know, we have all these things that we think define us, that we think have substance, but they don't. One day you wake up, and they're gone. But I'm sorry. I digress.
Okay.
What about the Everlight Guard? Did you talk to them yet?
The guard? They barely have time to keep the city streets safe. They aren't gonna waste any on a refugee.
Oh.
What happened
Naturally.
to your legs?
I'd prefer not to talk about it. It's a painful memory, as you can imagine.
What are you people doing out here anyway?
Isn't it obvious? Waiting for admission.
You're refugees.
Yes. Howard folk, to be precise. We made it all the way here just to be told that the city's full. But then again, I get why they're doing this. I really do. Everlight has only so much bread and shelter to spare for strangers with no more belongings. But Rosa gone. That's an entirely different story.
All right, I'll go see if I can find your daughter. You said she went to the river?
Yes, to clean out my wrappings. She's around 5 feet tall, has blonde, long hair, and a birthmark on her right cheek. Thank you, sir. You have no idea how much that means to me. Just find her, please.
I like how it continued even as we walked away. Well. Oh no.
Damn it. The bandits must have kidnapped her.
And not just that. Let's go back to the old man. He'll want to know.
Okay. Right cheek birthmark. Yeah, that's So the bandits kidnapped her. All right.
Now would you look at that?
Yes? Did you find her?
I did. But it seems that she got kidnapped by a group of highwaymen.
What? What are you saying?
Rosa is dead. I'm sorry.
No. No. This isn't possible. Not like this. She can't be. You must have found someone else. I will go look for her myself once the legs have recovered. She's still out there. I can feel it.
What do you do with this one? I mean,
Look, sir, she had the birthmark. It was your daughter.
It wasn't. Now, please go. I need to rest. And then I need to prepare. Yes, I have to.
that was a very short and unfortunate quest. Yikes. Okay. I even get down there?
River to clean the wrappings? He should have known the forests are dangerous.
The Hallett lands are among the safest in Northander. Maybe they just didn't know things are different here.
Something here.
Interesting.
Is that Jane? Who is that? Oh, that's Jane, who looks like the other lady, but that's fine. Seems like this Urim guy takes over a lot for, like, discussions and whatnot. Well, Death, I don't think we get to make him relive why his legs are beat up. Why do I get the feeling he was abandoned? But, I guess they just didn't have an active reason. They're just kind of like, yeah, it's... Conversation hog? Yeah, a little bit, you know.
All right. Are you Jane?
Yes, I am.
A friend. I was sent by Vilron to give you this potion.
Vilron, but what's in that flask? I'm sorry, but this is a little odd.
Well, it's a sleeping potion. He wants you to take it at sunset tonight, and he will do the same. It will mimic death, so you can escape from your families and be together. Or, at least, that was the plan.
Oh, I see. Well, I hate to say it, but you're a little misinformed. Vilron and I had a lovely evening together, and yes, we kissed, but that's about it. He's not really my type. Too impulsive, too, syrupy.
Then what do you want me to tell Vilron? I have to stop him from taking that potion tonight, and waking up all alone in the morgue.
Well, if you're going to talk to him anyway, tell him the truth. Trying to spare him from rejection led to this entire situation. Tell him that I really appreciated our time together and that I know he will find true love sooner or later.
That's not the way Vilron told it. He said you love him as much as he loves you, and that it's your parents keeping you from each other.
Oh, by Tiara. Yes, I told him that I loved him that night because it felt right in that moment, but then he started writing me these poems and sonnets, and by now I think there isn't a single flower he hasn't compared me to. And then he sent that letter where he asked me how we should name our children. That was the moment I, well, needed some distance. Don't get me wrong, he's a really good man, but I just can't deal with his enthusiasm. I'm sure he will find a girl that will appreciate his sonnets, but it just isn't me.
Oh my, that's kind of funny.
All right then. Sorry for bothering you.
Oh no, you didn't bother me in the least. This entire situation is unfortunate.
Well, I'm guessing we're not
Thank you
getting
for
the
helping us
blacksmith.
resolve
I
all
wonder
this.
if this
I was too much of a
changes
coward
based
to
on
do it
which
myself.
blacksmith you need.
Goodbye.
First. Like if you don't like, because we already got the other blacksmith, the orc, but because we did that, this one just fails. Like that would be interesting if that's the way it works. Oh, wait a minute. I don't feel like stealing these books on the... Like, these books that are worth, like, 2 gold is worth it. Stuff is already talking 8,000 gold, you know? It's like... What are we really getting out of this? I'm not sure.
You're back. So tell me, did you complete your glorious quest?
Yeah, about
Why is my mouse jumping around?
Vilron, I don't think Jane will be drinking that potion. She isn't interested in fleeing Everlight with you.
Why would she not want to come with me?
Jane doesn't love you, Vilron. She led you on because she didn't want to hurt your feelings, and she asked me to tell you.
What? No! Her father must have forced her to say this. And I am tired of having that madman coerce my beloved. Ride with me, warrior of love. We shall free Jane from that tyrant's oppression once and for all.
Wait, Vilron. Before you do anything, stop for a minute and think. You've known this girl for 2 weeks, right? And yes, you shared one romantic evening together, but that's about all. What do you really know about her?
What? What do you mean?
I mean, maybe you fell in love with an idea of Jane, not Jane herself.
But no, that can't be it. Or can it?
Look, Jane really liked you, but instead of giving her the time to develop her feelings, you assaulted her with your gestures and desperate displays of love. She felt cornered, and whatever she had felt for you died before it could develop into something else.
But no, I mean, that is how the poets do it, isn't it? Love is supposed to be intense, beautiful.
Why are we giving this man the full breakdown?
Though-
Oh my god.
Maybe there is truth in your words.
Why's my
Maybe
mouse
I
jumping?
got too excited. Oh, blazes. Why didn't I see this? Oh, god damn it. I can't believe this really happened.
Actually, if you want to turn the page and start over, I might have an offer for you. My men are in need of an elven smith in Mullendeer.
Oh.
You can come with me and forget all about this.
Mullendeer? The ancient Shaper city?
Yes, we found it. It's a long story, but I can tell you all you need to know on the way.
There we go.
And we can pay you.
I don't know. I can't just leave my smithy, can I? Then again, everything here reminds me of her.
You don't need to leave forever. Just stay with us until our mission is completed.
All right then. You convinced me. Let me get my things first.
We
and I'll
have
meet
a
you at the
different
border.
blacksmith.
And thanks again for telling me the truth.
We got a level off of that? Okay. We'll take it. Ice ability's costing less. Is that an ice ability? I'm curious. Wait, I already have one level, right? What's level 2 do? Cooldowns. We don't really care too much about cooldowns. Adjust all ability cooldowns by 10. I don't really care about that too much. What's 2? That adds a slow to the effect, and I feel like that might be the answer we need. I mean, up in perseverance isn't bad. What's swift production? Building production speed is increased. So I could use it and a building would get built just that much faster, which would be insane. Repairs, meh. What's this one? Rally is attack damage. I mean, if I could have 75, which I do, I could run that. And then, you know, that would be 15%, but then he couldn't cast spells at all, which is not really what I want to do. I kind of like having the ability to use abilities. What's the cooldown on this? So if I grab that, it would just make it a 10-second cooldown, which would mean you could spam it more. But I don't know if that's good, if I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, it might be, because that's a 14-second cooldown. Only going to save me 6 seconds at best? Maybe? Because this one, reducing ice ability cooldowns, yeah, it's nice. It'll reduce it by 4 seconds, which would put it almost in line with that. But again, nothing crazy. This one would help in the AoE department. I kind of like the, if I use it, they get slowed. I think that's very useful, especially if we make it a bigger ramp. We're gonna do that. Hold on, what's our answer here? Trinket, immune to knockback. That's interesting. Melee abilities cost 20% less. Melee cooldowns 20%. Or every 1 second, if user is out of combat, apply hasten to all heroes around user for 2 seconds. I'm sorry, that one's just good at all times. I'm taking that. That is wildly useful. Because I put that on, and then we just have it at all times. So now we're always going to have move speed when we're not fighting. That's just too good not
Quite
to
the
take.
speech you gave him.
Just common sense.
Hey, look, the conversation hog's at it again. So what's this over here? What were you? Woman. Garlic, fangs, some hair. Hair? Venom sacks, fire nettle. Okay, let's see what this guy's selling. Maybe we have to check the shops around here. Let's talk with this man first.
Axes, daggers, swords.
What is that?
Everything for the wary traveler.
Quest item, the Pride of Norton. Yeah, we'll take that. So check all of these.
Come again.
That looks like one of the things. Yeah, I'm so glad I checked that. Wow.
Now would you look
I
at
could have missed that? That's like free armor. I think that's the one that makes the like super good armor. So there you go. We'll have to check him again, make sure there's nothing else.
Shields. Everything from
Garlic.
copper daggers to moon silver swords.
You know what? Give me it all. I don't want the goblin meat, though. What? Did I sell him goblin meat? Is that... Oh, it's 112 for all of it? Do I need all that garlic? Hey, Darwin, how have you been, man? Isn't there a way to, like, do only a few? Or do I have to buy the whole clove? There we go. We only need 3, right? And it's loot, so meh. I mean, I could buy it for later purposes, but that might be a waste of gold. Don't really need it, so apply.
A fair offer.
Yeah,
This
you
way,
bet.
right?
I love that we got the move speed, though. That's super useful. Okay. You know, you said spaghetti, Destron, and all I can think of is just Luigi from the Mario CD game where he's like, spaghetti!
Best wares
And that's
from
weird. Like, I shouldn't... Whatever. Don't worry about it. He's married now. I can't relate to streamer man anymore. Well, I don't know if you were seeing on the Discord there, Darwin, but, you know, another unfortunate thing
Now, would you
is,
look at that?
which isn't related to getting married, but yeah, my stream times are gonna start getting
Wanna trade?
earlier. It's a necessity. I don't think that's much better than anything else. That one's interesting. Oh, this one applies impaired, which is interesting.
Pleasure doing business with
Whoa.
you. Come again.
Hello.
I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn.
Gonna have to go down here and check these guys too, because I'm guessing we're gonna have to buy all those supplies. Where are they going? What? Stop that. Oh, you do have to go around. What? Who's this? Talk with this man, I'm curious.
State your business.
Whose house is that?
If you have to ask, you sure as heck don't belong here. Sod off.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to enter.
So?
Can you let me in?
No.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be so nice exploring the map now that I saw that upgrade. Like, the other ones are very good too, but that one's just good, like, gameplay-wise, to just be like, yes, I'm moving very fast, and now I don't have to worry about it. What did she need? I forget where I was going with that. Resurrection. You can make the resurrection better, but I rarely use it. On death, cast on self to allied targets in the area. If target is undead, deal 312 damage, otherwise deal. So basically that makes them blow up if they die, which is kind of neat. Does she need anything else? Not really. Do I have the first one? Yeah. Don't really need that one either. This one's upgraded. You can make this just give a lot of stats. I guess I could go down this tree now. I mean, I don't have any other need for said items, so Like, I don't need Purging Shot. Well, I did remember that holding shift does unveil the second set of items, which is nice. So I could have Purging Shot. Or I could just have it she has a chance to purge. But if it's not consistent, what are you really getting out of it, you know? What's down here? Interesting. Eagle Eye's a really good one. That one's really, really good. If you could get down to it and double up on that. First Aid, Heal and Cleanse target ally, which is just another heal. You could do that, which isn't terrible, but she's already going Dexterity and Intelligence, and it scales off of both, so First Aid's pretty good. This one's only Willpower? So, like, the way I leveled her, I should have went down here and got First Aid. I don't think that has a range, does it? They don't affect you. Alright. I just want to tell everybody, just so they know, foreseeable future, that'll be the times. That one's an interrupt with damage. Honestly, some of these are good. I could have her use shield. That would just be a really good move to throw. I mean, honestly, at this point, why not? Right? It's either that or I go for First Aid, which is another heal. Do we need another heal? And that's just to get to Eagle Eye so she does more damage. She's kind of more trap focused. Well, not trap focused. I don't even know where I got to that point. Ability spam. So, like, is that good? Probably not, because then she's just going to be further back. The attack damage is nice, but it's not ability damage. It's just attack range, sight range. And that's a flat, yeah, percentage of attack range. Nah, it's not worth it to go that far for it. I think we'd be better off getting another ability here, you know? Interrupt's interesting. If it's instant, the cooldown's really short too, you know? This one's more of a protect somebody, so maybe that's good. Let's try... What does this do? We already have Damnation. We have this one. That's kind of the funny thing. I'm kind of getting to the point where it's like, yeah, I could get more abilities. Do I need more abilities? And the honest answer is probably no. Purging Shot's interesting. I mean, we already have Purge. You know what? Give me that one. Because that makes me not commit to anything, and that's good. So we have Call to Arms, which is armored. What's rank 2 do? Do have that, but I think he already has this that does it. But that's only a boon. It also gives damage. This one just makes it a boon for 15 seconds around everybody, but I don't use it that often. I think this one would be good. Rank 2 is Focus. I don't really care about the Focus. Regenerating. That one's pretty good if we use it because it's a self-heal and it's a shield. So if we would get rank 2, he would get a bunch of extra health. Now this one's just if he drinks a potion, which is probably a good one to grab. What's the second rank? I think it's Focus, which is meh. His Focus isn't our issue. I think this one's better. It's passive. Or I could get Focus regen per second, just in case he's not in the Focus regen. Not a lot, though. That's the real problem. He could grab 6 levels of this and get a ton of resistances, which is an interesting prospect. Because if I do that, then he's just super tanky, you know? Which it would only be 10, and it would take the next 5. Which, maybe? Because 10 is a lot. That is a lot of defenses. But it's 5 levels, you know? Like, I'd probably grab some other abilities. But you could just get, you know, a ton more health. I feel like in this game, with how much damage you're going to take, having resistances is going to end up a little bit better. We're gonna go with this one. It's only 1 point. It's worth it. I don't remember where I was going with him. He could get the bleeding effect. That's not too bad. What's this one? Oh. Yeah, when he melees, he gets a focus, which is meh. We kind of grab those. You could make him have a 60% chance that every hit just ignores everything, which is interesting. What's rank 2 of this? Oh, he could apply bleeding every attack. If that was rank 2 and he was under 50%, which is scary, by the way. Don't really want to do that. I kind of like this one. Adding the bleeding to his AoEs. It's potential. Yeah, let's get that, because that's just bonus on a move I'm going to be using. Did we get here? Yes, because we were sitting there focusing on leveling. Oh. Cost reduction for Frontier Post. Nice. Good. Okay. So next thing we want to do is run down here and grab some items. Well, check the shops. We don't have any Venom Sacks, though. Only 2. I'm hoping somebody sells them, because otherwise this is going to be really awkward. These just bandits? Would bandits even dare try to fight you when you're that geared? I feel like cutthroats and bandits are more smart than that, you know? They kind of look for targets that are worth fighting, where they have no chance to even fight back. You know, just being wise about it instead of just fighting anybody. You would think, anyway.
Yes, yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need.
Those are interesting. What is this? 1 intelligence, 1 willpower. That's kind of interesting. Very expensive, but it's raw stats. Is that what this is? Chilling hailstorm. That's just a power multiplier. Maybe. But its damage isn't the main reason for it, so meh. Whirlwind 30% is pretty good. Whirlwind has 3? Since when?
Farewell.
Alright. Well, we don't really need it.
Looking
so.
for potions and scrolls? I'm sure I have just
Lavender perfume. There's only 4 fire nettle? Why? That, he has 5 of those if you want to respec people. So, Venom Sacks, we're going to need 8. That's it. Wow, is fire nettle expensive? I don't think we found any other fire nettle. And what's this? Artifact. You know what? We're probably going to need it. I'm just buying it. Oh, he has infinite of those. Don't know if I need that. Maybe I should think on that. I could probably sell him this garbage. Can't imagine we're gonna need that. We're not gonna need this. This is poop. Doesn't do anything in Constitution 4. Like, yeah, we don't need this either. Hammer's good. We have fangs. I'm gonna keep those now that I've seen this happen. Weapons, not so much. We can give it weapons. Hunter's jackets are kind of basic and nothing worth noting. Like, it's so minimal, right? Slightly better, but we're probably not going to need more than 1. We're not going to need that. We're just trying to make sure we don't waste all of our money. That's the main goal here. Confession of the Berserker. When will Keyman get a Mrs. Keyman? I don't think that'll happen. I'm gonna keep that. What is this one? Increased range or crit chance? The damage is slightly higher on this one. Yeah, but I don't need the range. What's this one? Elemental magic. That's interesting. Oh, I forgot I had that potion. What's this? Oh, it's the skull. It won't even let me get rid of it. I don't think we need this anymore. Yeah, whatever. We're not gonna sell it. I'm gonna keep the ice golem parts. Now that I've seen that parts of loot are an issue. I would hate to sell things off I need. Like, the horned helmet's pretty good. How much does this give? 4, but it doesn't have any stats, so it's so minimal. It's kind of like this one. It's like, do we need them? Nah. Doomed to be lonesome. Keyman is in the hearts of all. He will never be alone. We do not need these. I think we have another wand around anyway, so sell those. Yeah, that gave us some money. You know what? Give me that too, just in case. The fact that he has infinite makes me feel like this is a waste of money. But we'll buy one.
Good choice.
I bet you're happy about that. At least we have the thing where this sells for more. Alright. I think it's time to get across this bridge. See what's going on in this town. Now, I have no idea where we're supposed to get some hair or the last fire nettle, but we're gonna try.
Yes? Do I know you?
Greetings, milady. Could you spare a moment? I'm here to discuss an urgent matter.
Sure. What is it?
I feel like we have to be deceptive here.
I don't really know how to say this.
Let's just be straightforward.
I need a lock of your hair. It's for a magical potion.
Hair? For a potion?
Don't ask.
Well, fine. I won't. But it will cost you. And no, don't give me that look. What you're asking of me is strange enough as it is.
All right. Is this enough?
Let me see. Yes, fair enough. One moment, if you will. Here you go. Now excuse
Golden
me,
hair.
I have business to attend to.
Okay, actually for 10 gold, that's perfect. I don't even have to deal with it. Now I just have to find that fire nettle. Gosh, I hope I can find it. 'Cause that would suck to have paid for the hair and then there's no fire nettle.
Blasted armor.
What happened to the dwarf? Oh, did I not have the whole group? No, I didn't.
Do. We need to protect him, and you're the only one who can, please. This is my baby boy we are talking about. Just don't do this.
I wish I could, madame, but my hands are tied. I cannot afford to work for free, and you know that as much as I do. Your boy will have to find someone else to help him.
Fine. I get it. All this lofty talk of yours is just a charade, isn't it? You're doing it for the money.
What was that about? What did she want from you?
Oh, I interrupted that.
You mean, nothing. Just an armor.
For her baby boy?
God damn it. Say, who are you? You look like military, but you're not wearing a crest.
Former military.
Ah, a veteran. All right then. I hope I don't regret this, but my gut tells me you people are good folk. I'm helping people. Mages.
How?
Well, it's not a secret that this new cult, the Purity of Light, is out for blood.
Indeed.
Yes, here in Everlight, it isn't by far as bad as in Greyfell. But still, there's a lot of hatred going around. Just 2 moons ago...
Can we talk about the dancing lady at the bottom? She's not helping us.
Kidnapped and found dead in the river 2 days later. You'd have to be quite deluded to not see how messed up that is. So I decided to help. I've lived in Everlight all my life and know every rat's hole and alley. And my profession allows me to move in and out of the city without arousing suspicion.
I think I see where this is going. You're smuggling mages out of the city.
Yes, I guess that's what I do.
Are you a mage too?
Huh, if I were, I would have left that city long ago. No, I'm not. I just like to think of myself as a man who doesn't stand by and watch while things like the Purity happen.
Interesting. You laugh at the woman's misfortune? Yeah, she's not having a great time, but hey.
That's noble.
Don't say that. It's what every servant of
I wonder if you have to pay like 10 gold to get her out of there. Yeah, I know which lady you're talking about. Not the dancing lady. She's having a good time. She's just great. She's fine. Just a little awkward with the dancing.
Can't these mages just go on their own?
In theory, yes. Everlight's a free city. But there's mage haters everywhere. Also among the guard and the scouts, and if someone finds out they've left, well, outside the walls, they are fair game. So an escape needs to be meticulously planned.
Ah.
I see. So what exactly did that woman want? She seemed worried about her son.
Yeah, it's a tragic story. Her boy is gifted, their neighbors found out, and now she's rightfully worried. Thing is, I'm out of money, and the,
I knew it. I knew it.
Exactly cheap. I have horses to pay, the ferryman, and guards to bribe. She wants me to help her for free, and as much as I'd like to, I hardly have enough money to run that smithy here anymore. And also, ever since those two mage brothers disappeared, other mages have become reluctant to seek my help.
Mage brothers?
I don't know. I'm not sure we should continue this conversation, really. I've already told you way too much.
Maybe we can help.
You? But, I'm not sure.
Ellen's reigns. Don't be an idiot. We're mages too, and if we'd wanted to sell you out, we would have done it by now.
Well, I guess you're right. Then let's make this brief. 5 days ago, two brothers, both of them mages, showed up in my smithy and asked to be smuggled out of the city. They paid in advance, and I made all the arrangements. But the night the escape should have taken place, they simply didn't show up.
That's odd.
Yeah, well, actually, I think I know what happened. The Sacred Purifier, as he styles himself.
We're breaking into that house.
I'm guessing he's from the Purity.
Actually not.
Well, that might be Clara's quest, actually.
He has his lackeys, but he mainly works on his own.
Why is there another dancing lady here? Like, seriously, get out of here. I'm trying to have an important conversation, and they're just dancing on me. Like, okay.
Who is he, and what does he do?
Some kind of vigilante. I have no idea why he does what he does, but he and his people kidnap mages and torture them for days. Then when he has broken them entirely, he gouges their eyes out, kills them, and leaves their bodies out in the open for everyone to see.
Oh.
Bloody lunatic.
You seem to know a lot about him. How?
Everyone in Everlight knows about him. Only a week ago they found another mutilated body. Thing is, he's only killing mages, so the guards' attempts to find him and put him to justice have been half-hearted at best.
Half-hearted? He said that weird, didn't he? Half-hearted? Half-hearted. I mean, the second part's fine. Off? Huff. It's huff the way there.
And you think he's taking your clients?
Yes. They told me someone was out for them, and the pattern fits. That it simply
okay.
runs your brawlers.
That was on purpose then. The other one, yeah, it's his accent. Okay, never mind, it's his accent. He just did it with the pattern. Pattern.
How much time do they have left?
Well, as I said, it was 5 days ago that they disappeared. The Purifier kills on the 7th day.
Is that specific?
So things aren't looking too bright.
7th day, it's all you get.
We'll find them. Any idea where the Purifier might have taken them?
Wait, you? This man is dangerous. You know that, right? Otherwise, I would have taken steps myself already.
We can handle ourselves. Trust me.
I don't feel good about this. But fine. I've investigated a little, and
oh, he's in the outskirts.
A man who fits the description of the
we don't have to
purifier
be
has been
stealthy
seen in
at all,
the
do we?
Everlight outskirts.
Did you tell the guard about this traveler?
No, because as I said, there are lots of people in Everlight who sympathize with him, even in the guard. If I told them, it's possible they'd simply tell him to move.
Blazes. Is it really that bad?
Maybe not, but I can't afford to take any risks. It's better to know where the wolf is hiding.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
And thank you. What you're doing takes courage.
Well, you're the ones taking on the murdering psychopath. The brothers you're looking
Urum's
for.
a good guy?
Brown hair, brown eyes, and in their early 30s. They are twins, so you won't have trouble identifying them. I'll be waiting here.
Urim said something way out of character. Wow. Well, way out of character for what I expected. That was 100% nothing I would expect from him. I think I want to go south here and check out. Excuse me? Bandit Brute.
Just give the word.
Sacred Purifier. That's just messed up.
We'll deal with him. Got it.
All right. Why not?
So we have some bandits around. Stay on the main road so we have some room. Anything in here? Trying to be a little bit meticulous, but I'm not really committing to it as much as I should. The problem I'm having, because I want to look around for any potential loot. There's bandits up. Oh, yep, there's some loot. Okay, okay. Yep, there's some right there. Okay, here's how we're gonna do it, right? Get here, and then we hit with the buffs. Start with this. We'll start with this.
You got it.
Blasted armor.
Highwaymen.
Wow.
I'll take a look.
You know what? I shouldn't have expected this much. I overcommitted to that fight. There was no need for this. I was like, yeah, they might be dangerous. They were not dangerous. I think this is more of a gimme mission where you can just enjoy your time.
Take him down.
Pleasant surprise.
Dead. Yeah, that was silly. Interesting. All right, what do we got going on here? Oh, a bow. Unerring crossbow. Critical hit chance. I kind of like the attack speed. More so. Than a critical hit chance.
Really?
That was comparing to a crossbow, by the way, so that does explain it, but yeah.
Sounds
it
like
does
a plan.
0.3 attacks a second. Like that's low. 3 seconds per attack. Those are some slow weapons. Where are my guys going? That was not the path I was expecting. Oh, that's a lot of... That's spiders. I bet I didn't need to buy those spiders venom sacks. I bet we'll get a ton of them from those spiders, but oh well. It's fine. Alright, right here's good. Hit it. And boom. Go. We need to get out of here. What? You're kidding. Oh, I couldn't have done this the worst way possible. I just buffed for nothing. Ah well, we'll just rebuff as the time shows. Holy cow, what? There's only one exit? Oh, well that's my bad. How's your sleep, Keyman? Keyman doesn't sleep on the desk anymore, it's a little sad. What is his pathing right now? Weren't we right here? What are they doing? What is happening right now? Wait, can you go out this way and up and around? Oh. I mean, okay. Don't worry, guard. We got it.
Bandits up ahead. Understood. Will do.
Yeah, they ain't getting anywhere. Hey, the guard even helped us. Look at that. Oh. Thanks for your help, guard. Guard had no need to help us, but he did. Scribbled note 2-4. Oh, there was that thing. 2-4. It was up here, wasn't it? Yeah. There was a thing up here. It was a cabin. It was a cabin. Where was that cabin? Where was that cabin? Was it up here? It's somewhere over here, though. There was a cabin, and it was like, you have to know the code. It might have been there. We'll know. We have one of the codes. 2-4. Remember that. Let him have his desk? I mean, I would, but he, like, lays on the keyboard, which hits all the buttons, and that's not good. Can't hit F12. It takes a Steam screenshot, which is not what I want.
Yes. Interesting.
Easy enough. We picked up an item and the lady praying just disappeared from existence. That's scary.
Shh. Can you see I'm paying my respect?
Okay. We can find the other code. I think there'll be some powerful items under there. If nothing else, if we do not find it and we're leaving the level, we'll brute force that baby. Unless it's right here, which would be convenient.
Interesting.
Oh dear, that's some spiders. And beetles. Oh, and we're fighting them. I hit F12, and that's why you heard a screenshot.
Alright.
I mean, not that we really need to worry this much about how this fight's gonna go. This should be easy enough. He does some serious damage, even though we didn't really give him good weapons.
Now would you look at that?
Yeah, we didn't get any venom sacks either, so I guess that's just
Sounds like a plan.
chance. We did get 2, which is nice, so we got that going for us. Alright, where are these two?
Uh-huh.
There. That might be the Purifier's camp.
Yeah. Let's hope the Mage brothers are still alive.
That's the twins. Shit.
I know you are here. What do you want? You should choose your words carefully.
You're blind.
I am.
Okay.
Are you the Sacred Purifier?
That's what
E-Man is still
Annie
here, by
named
the
me,
way,
yes.
if you're curious.
You came here for the twins, I take it.
There he is, see
They're
him?
dead. They did not withstand my trials. I believe Joseph put them into that cage over there, in case you would like to convince yourself.
Blazes. So you're killing in the name of the purity?
The purity? No. I kill for purity. I do not know much about this Rondar Lacane and his servants, and it does not matter, because soon my time on this world will end.
Uh-huh. Sooner than you think.
I mean what I said.
I love these answers.
It was never Aenir's will for me to live a long life. He has chosen me for his task, and I have now almost purified 47 people. Just as much time as my miserable shell has spent on this world.
What the heck are you talking about?
I have been blind since birth. All the colors, all the shapes, all the joys of this world. I could not see them. For years and years, I considered my disability a curse. I hated the Guardians. I hated the All-Father. I hated my mother for giving birth to me. And it was only 1 year ago that the All-Father spoke to me, and that I finally understood.
What? Okay, can we go back for a second? You almost purified 47. Why so specific of almost 47? Like, you get 46 mages and one of them got away? Or are you saying, like, one of them's still alive? What's going on here? And yes, the screenshot was not Keyman, by the way. That was me. Seems he's speaking to everybody these days.
Honestly, with all the people Aeonir is speaking to these days, I'm surprised he has any time left for being a god at all.
Very funny. I understood that blemishes like my lack of vision are not a curse, but a punishment.
Oh,
You see,
yeah?
my mother was a whore. She was twisted, impure, sinful.
Then why are you
and left
punished?
me right after I was born. It was a miracle I survived that long. My scourge is the result of my mother's corruption.
You mean you're blind because your mother was a whore?
Yes, and it is the same with every blemish, including magic. They are a reminder of our fathers and mothers' failures. So the All-Father offered me a bargain. The only way to save the blemished is to purify them, the way I do. Pain, suffering, and ultimately death. If I were to do this on 47 sinners, the same as the number of years my wretched shell has lived on this world, I would be able to purify myself.
But why do you gouge out your victim's eyes? Why would Aeonir want that?
It is my mark. I am the one Aeonir chose to liberate them, so I inflict them with the same blemish that defines me. It is only logical.
Bullshit.
Agreed, Urim.
I don't get it. Even if what you said was true, why would you kill the children of the sinners instead of the sinners themselves? It's not their fault they were born that way.
You are naive, stranger. There is no fault and no guilt in Aeonir's deeds. Yes, these people did not choose to be the way they are, but it does not change their nature. A dog does not choose to go feral, yet it needs to be removed.
And you're kind of applying logic of animals to the higher brain function we have. I don't know why people keep doing that. It doesn't work.
Purify yourself?
Do the same to me that I have done to them. Yes. My body is only an instrument, stranger. And the day that it is no longer needed, it shall be discarded.
All right. You will kill no more people. This ends here and now.
That was my plan all along. Joseph, Hawk, kill them.
Fine.
This guy's not doing anything, is he?
What a lunatic.
Yeah. Come, let's get back to Haggard.
Well, that sucks. I mean, it did point out a part of the map I wasn't really thinking about, so that's pretty nice. So the dude, like, yeah, you know what? That's kind of the thing, isn't it? Not try to find logic in that of those who are crazy. Or if you could find that logic, they wouldn't be crazy. Themselves, rather.
This way, right?
They got to their crazy conclusions by being crazy. That's just nature of it. Oh, this could be the other one. Look at that little thing there. Yeah, it's right there. I see it. It's like, why is there a little path here? That's why. There's loot. Let's see it. Oh, another one of those items. God, I hope we get enough to make some cool items. There's 12 of them. Logic not needed? No, it's a thing, you know? You can throw it away if you want. I mean, his plan was literally kill 47 people, and then he was... I think it was 47 people, and then he was the 40... 48th, I guess? Excuse me. I'm not completely in with his logic there, but again, he didn't really have a good one.
Sure.
He's like, when I was born, I was blind, and then my mom left me. I wasn't supposed to live, but I did. And it's like,
Finally.
What?
Fine. All right.
Raised him and, you know, made him go this way. Oh, there's 2 venom sacks, which is interesting. Not helpful now, because I bought them, but a fire nettle would be. Murder? Well, I mean, that's where it ended. He was kind of all in on that. He was just like, yeah, he kind of just basically accepted. He's like, so we're fighting, right? That's what's going down here.
I'll take a look.
Here. Oh, a book. Diary of the Treasure Hunter. Now that one seems good to read. Where is it? Oh. Oh, there it is. It all started with a rumor and a drunken bet. Gift of the Giant. Beautiful, silly girl. We followed the rumor to an old giant crypt. The armor was locked behind many ancient traps, but Aurelia bested them. Interesting.
Let's see.
Huh?
Decorative sword and decorative armor. I even have either of those. So we need a decorative sword and armor.
Sure.
Who are you?
I'm very emotional right now.
So we're looking for a decorative sword and armor?
That way?
Uh-huh. Understood. Got it.
Really?
I can't focus.
Yeah, you're not running out of it now. That's kind of the nice thing, though. It, like, slows them, so they're pretty much screwed. I mean, the slow is only a 34%, but that is quite a bit. That is a big slow in the grand scheme of things. Anything?
That's the way?
Sure.
Just a couple of wolves? Yep, just a couple of wolves.
Will do.
Alright, it's time you depart. Well, have a good night, Darwin. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Let me see.
Ooh, this is an area they didn't really make note of. What's this? Just fangs. It's okay. There might be a quest later that wants fangs. I doubt it, but you can hope.
Fine.
A mine, huh? Glittering mine.
Nowadays, few people remember the reason for Everlight's wealth. The glittering mine.
Ooh.
For a long time, it was believed that moonsilver, the most precious and most durable ore of Io, could only be mined in the Windwall Mountains, the empire of the dwarves. All this changed when an unsuspecting farmer found a piece of the shimmering ore while digging a well. A gold rush followed, and Everlight, back then in Morris Town, grew in...
Let's see. Kinda bumped into a rare and precious metal and got a lot of money trading it off. Dwarves were probably not happy about such a thing.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like a plan.
A lot of goblins running around here. Ooh,
Blasted armor.
You got
This
it.
is fine. Oop, wrong button. This, going in.
Sounds like a plan.
Nice.
I'll keep you shielded.
Is that the one? Help from beyond. Right, I gotta remember to use that. Oh.
Let's see.
Well, we gotta check them all because sometimes you find things you really want. Maybe the decorative swords are around here.
That way?
You know what? I bought all that stuff and I didn't need to. I need to find a fire nettle. All the things I find here, none of it matters unless I get a fire nettle.
Child's play.
I mean, we don't need the extreme version of it. He's in trouble. Yep. He got hit with one ability.
Interesting.
I don't think there's like a loot limit. This game has the literal
Fine.
infinite bag of holding,
would you look at
which
that?
is nice. It's very nice to not have to worry about how much loot you got. Ooh, what's this?
Why not?
Nice. We'll hit this quick. That buff going. We'll hit one of these. Nope. Wrong button. I need to hit F5.
Get ready.
That's pretty good. Didn't need it, but...
Let's see.
We actually have some pretty good AoE, if we can pull that off. Like, the help from beyond is a heal for him. We can get that going. This explosion becomes insanely good.
Leave it to me.
Sure.
Got him. Blow him up. Yep. I don't want to do it. Yeah. I mean, this is currently, like, the easy mode stuff that they always seem to have, because I've noticed it'll have, like, this very forgiving section, and you're like, yep, this is fine. And then it'll immediately be like, I'm just kidding. This is about to be the worst time of your life, and then you suffer it. I think we want to go down here first. They had a lot of things, and I don't know. Yeah, it looks like this will be cut off, so this will just explore this bottom left part of the map. Very useful. Just do that first, so we don't have to double back on it. And we get the haste. Honestly, this is going to become a crutch for me.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
You guys are not putting up much of a fight. Welcome back, Keyman. Stop running for stuff. Hi, Keyman. Okay, dwarf, please.
This way, right? What's next?
Good. What can I do for you, Key? What can I do for you, Key? Key. Are you an adventurer? Are you gonna cast all the spells for me, or what? He says no. He would not help me. He says keep the pets coming. This is no joke. Oh, boy.
Fine.
Sure.
Hi, Keith. Okay, okay. This is not the time for this. Oh no, you're doing the thing. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Let me just pick you up, Keith. Ah, there we go. Sit on my lap, Keith. Even get the camera on you and everything. There you go. There's a nice little Keith. Oh. Look how adorable he is. Give him some love and some scratches and make him happy. The happiest Keith. Woohoo. Butt scratches and chest scratches. He can't handle this much. He says, guys, you have no idea what you're missing out on right now. Keith is feeling it. Goodness gracious, Keith. Keith. Getting the head bob going. E-man.
Really?
Oh, got...
Fine.
There we go. Get that buff up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. But group up. Group
Will
up,
do.
group up, group.
All right, why not? Whatever's necessary.
And this guy's not gonna do enough damage, honestly.
You'll have to wait.
Yeah, not an issue. There we go. He's dead. Goodbye.
If your life depends on it.
You man.
Interesting.
Why are you scratching my arm? There we go. But you're missing out on pets? Indeed. That's what Keyman says. You don't know what this is like.
Here goes nothing.
And what you're really missing out on is being the one to lavish and adore Keith. That's what you're really missing. Oh dear. Keyman says this is the spot.
Blasted armor.
What Keith? Keith? Oh my god, I could have walked right over. I walked past it. I did, so there was 2 ways to get down there. Okay, that makes sense. I am missing that, yep. Lavish and adore the Keith. Pet him. As it is glory. Eve. It's like, please.
That's the way. Understood. Sure.
I insist. You've earned the right to pet me some more. Continue to do so. Keyman. Alright. Let's get ourselves over here and check this cave out. I'm hoping I find that other code. That's right, Keith. The other code. Oh my god, how much to this cave? What, Keyman? Oh, that is my map, Keith. How cool is that? Boy, I hope I don't miss something in this cave, given how gigantic it is. Yep, Keyman said goodbye. Well, he didn't go far. He's right there. Probably within all that movement, you couldn't tell exactly where I pointed the camera, but it's on the desk. He did not leave the desk.
Blasted armor.
That way?
Really?
Uh-huh. Sounds like a plan.
Huh. Intriguing.
Here we go.
Well, Goblin's dead. Yep. Alright. I don't really care for the goblin meat too much, but we'll pick it up. Because I don't know what's in any of these bags, and in a story mission thing like this, you really want to make sure you pick it up, just in case.
Sure.
E-Man indeed decided that this desk is comfy, and it's worth sleeping on. Yeah, my mouse isn't moving right now. He's like, yep, this is comfy. He just plopped himself right there. He's like, I'm gonna have a nap and you're gonna be the pillow. Alright, well, I can't promise that, Keyman, but we'll see what we can do.
That way?
Alright, why not?
And what is this?
Fine.
I don't know why I would do that. Maybe if I save first, just in case this is some kind of instant death situation. Oh dear. There's a lot of damage coming around, but that's alright. Not a big deal. This is a very tanky little guy, isn't he? Yeah, this circle is not okay. Oh, we're burning to death! Like, drastically burning to death.
Uh-huh.
Dude's insanely strong. Holy shit.
Finally.
Will do.
Fine.
Corporal?
Wow. Wow. That man.
Yes. Understood.
Insane. Damage. Constantly. Oof. Could not even tank that. I guess we just have to know he's gonna put fire on the ground and you have to leave. There's no other way around. What the shit? Why would it spawn us up there? Well, we're gonna get a lot of the map explored, whether we want it to be explored or not. Oh my god, guys! Come on! Pick a way that makes sense. Maybe don't pull the entirety of the goblins. You know, sensible things. Like not pulling all the goblins. I didn't know that was going to be the way we handled this, but apparently that's the way they thought handling it was a good idea. They were wrong.
I'll take a
There was
look.
loot right there. Okay. Have it. Wow. Super ship bow. Okay. Thanks for nothing.
That's the way.
What key? Keef. He says I moved too much. He's awake now. My goodness, Keef. I wish when I got him the kitty bed and had it on the desk, he would have used it, but he said no. He said absolutely not. Didn't you, Keef? Didn't you? Okay, now we're good. Oh, he's trying to do it again. I don't think that works for you. Like lightly bit my finger. He's like, please let me be a pillow. So I'm sure this guy healed the full.
What's next?
This guy's scary. He did not get full healed though, so that's good. So we can make use of that.
Sure.
Okay. There we go. That'll work. Put this up. Oh, that's a lot of damage going out. We need to back off. We need to back off. Yep. Absolutely need to back off. Heck with that. Please don't walk out of that. Please don't walk out of that. Stop it.
They will fall.
I think if we separate, this is a little bit better. Done? Done. There we go. Oh, okay.
Finally. Blasted armor.
We'll take that. That's great. That's another thing.
That way?
Yeah, he was like, please. He left, though. You did get a little bit of a nap.
Sure.
Well, after fighting that, this can't be a problem. No, he's a little scary.
Serious about this, aren't you? Fine.
You'll have to wait.
We're good.
So,
I
what's
think.
the plan?
Yep, he's dead. What do you got for me? Demonic essence. Okay. Right.
This way, right?
Why are we collecting demonic essence?
Sure.
You got it.
More of them. Danger up
This
ahead.
place is a bloody graveyard.
I mean, first aid's an interesting choice if we
That's
would
the
take
way.
that as an ability, like if we would commit to go to it. I don't know that it's worth it. How's it going, Shactus? How are you doing today, man?
That way?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, healing has... It's really worth it. Some of those
If your life
higher
depends on
strength enemies, you really don't want to be... Thanks. What a crappy shield. You just don't want to be without healing.
all
Like,
right,
potions
why
are
not?
nice, but
Sure.
I don't know. It doesn't feel
Sounds
like it's
fine.
good enough. How much health you end up with. I mean, with him, it might be okay, because it'll be a pretty big heal.
Blasted armor.
It'll be about 1,000. So
Sure.
with the potion thing, that's pretty good. Oh. Okay, so we cleared all that out. Good, good, good. All right, so let's head up this way. Let's go check this area
This way,
out.
right?
Still have 2 ways to go as well. Let's go up this way.
All right. Why not?
Now that we cleared that out. This is a pretty big cave. I didn't think it'd be this big. I'm okay with that. It's a... Oh my god, what am I looking at?
Corporal.
Okay.
That's the way.
Oh, we pulled one. We pulled one.
Will do.
Nope, we
Fair
pulled them
enough.
both.
Let's do this.
Does this never end?
Okay, this is a little bit scary, I think. Just keep it up. Keep it up. Ugh. My nose tingles. It's gonna be a lot of AoE, though. Oh, we're stunned. We're silenced and rooted?
That way?
Please? Please? How long of an effect is that? Jeez, that was the evil one. Ow! That was some big damage. Put up the defense. There we go. I think we got him now. Once the big one's dead, that's it. Oh, he did the stun. Who's up? Oh, he is? Good. Then he can sit there and just tank this. While we hold the boy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, good, good, good. Get up there, get up there. Where's he going? Just pulling more, I guess. Everyone get on him. That's the target. Oh, we're stunned again. That AoE stun's getting old, I'll tell you. Good, he's down. Everybody on him. Oh, really? Oh, hit this. Hit this. This should be good. Oh, it's not targeting him. Get him in there.
You'll have to wait.
All right, everyone out. Everyone out.
Sure.
So we can actually use our moves the way I want. There we go. Now we're talking. And we're getting AoE stun.
You'll have to wait.
There we go. Ooh. A little bit dicey. What is this? Oh. Wyvern hide. Okay. We're keeping that. Normally I would say we don't need that, but that's gotta be worth it, you know? Gotta be. Ooh, what is this? A one-handed axe. Landing a critical hit will apply weaken. Leech 15% of the damage inflicted. Whew. That's some serious leech. That is some serious leech. Yeah, sure. That would be pretty good on the dwarf. I mean, honestly, what is he wearing? If target has condition bleeding. Yeah, if we get bleeding. Or I could just have 15% of his damage, you know, just comes back to him. It'll do a little bit less damage, but... Oh, it attacks more often. Never mind. So it probably equals out. Yeah, you want to do that.
That way?
Fine.
Sure.
Yeah, this is a great cave. Oh, hey, Sai, what's up? How have you been? Wait, why does it say first message?
Sure.
How's life been treating you? And welcome to Spellforce, where we have the great team of a dwarf, a man who was supposed to be a dwarf, Stubert, but you can't do that in this game, so not a dwarf. A high elf, Healy Archer. Yeah, it's like that.
Sounds like a
And
plan.
then Urim, who's actually looks comically evil in his picture, but he's actually not evil. Unless being a conversation hog is a sign of evil.
Finally.
Then yes, he's very evil.
Got it.
Which way do I go?
Uh-huh.
This way, right?
way?
Fine.
Let's see if we can do this right.
Really?
Okay, this is it.
I'm dead.
Okay, hit this button, hit this button. I like how I don't even look at my health, by the way. I'm just like, yeah, I assume it's okay. Are we? We're silenced, aren't we? Yeah, we're kind of silenced right now. I don't like that. Could we stop being silenced? That'd be neat. Oh my god, there's... Drink a potion. Drink a potion. Man, they're just... It's a constant silence? Can we not? Back away from these guys. Oh, you buttholes.
No, don't die on me, will you?
That's alright. That's alright. Stuber can get up. He will be fine. That was a long silence. That was evil.
Sure.
Hey, by the way, I thought this was an RTS. And it is. Sometimes. Sometimes it's not. What's Spellforce about? Well, you were the son of a man who was going to destroy the world, I think. I don't know what his plan was. But everybody hated him, and then you're playing as random... Okay, skip all that, alright? That's just your dear old dad, and you're the son, and everyone's like, but now they don't care, so I guess we're over that. There's a disease ravaging the land, and you tried to not slaughter a town. Have you played Warcraft 3? Do you know the story where Arthas is like, we gotta kill everyone, and you're like, what? That's insane, I'll never do that. It's that, except this time you actually don't just die. You actually get out of jail, and now you're running around trying to solve it.
Finally.
So this Uther gets to live. If you don't know what that is, that probably made no sense. But the gameplay is supposed to be RTS, but it also has Warcraft 3, like, I would say customizable heroes, because here I'll show you. Yeah, you have your attribute points and your skill trees. There's 4 of them, and it's pretty fun. Very confusing. You have no clue? You've not played Warcraft? Okay. Well, yes, then, yeah. Yep. That will do it. That will indeed do it. Yeah, but we don't have a full understanding of everything that's going on. Except, right now, we have
this way, right?
a goal. We've taken over an ancient town of people who are better than us. That's the usual story. Ancient race that's better than you. Technologically, everything, and it's like, how'd they die? And it's like, I don't know. They just did. It's that. Except we took over their town because they were all dead in it, and we're trying to get allies. So we can somehow steal information. It's a little conflicted at this point. They weren't that much better? Oh, we didn't do it. They had one guardian left because they all died. So someone else did it. Not us. I wish it was us. We probably could have, but... Ow!
Sure.
That guy hurts. Alright, get him. Put down the dwarf bubble. Hey, could you stop hitting her? She has feelings. Alright. That's enough of that.
What do we need?
Stubert, get into the bubble. If you don't know who Stubert is, well, you'll find out in time. Stubert is everything. Owie! Put up the buff, and then we'll do the heal. Now, this is a very spammy thing, and I don't know if it's because I made the worst build imaginable, but you have to kind of spam buttons. That's how my build works. I have 4 heroes that all have buttons that are a short cooldown, and I have so many points. I don't think you're supposed to be able to spam this many points, but that's what I'm doing. Okay. Anyway, that's the gist of it. There's a lot going on, and I don't know all of it. The only thing you need to know is that we're building an army, but also the dwarf in our team said he can make super armors if you find all the secret goodies around the maps. So that's what we're really doing.
That way?
There's a story in there somewhere, but secret goodies is all you need to know. But I'm glad you've been good, Sai. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of RTS games, which Warcraft 3 was one of them. And I had the footage to upload, and then my external died.
Sounds
so,
like a plan.
Won't find that on my YouTube. Yeah. Denying Stubert War? No, Destron. We're not denying Stubert War. There will be war, because, of course there is. Stubert is perfection. That is all there needs to be.
Sure.
Wait a minute. Stubert? Yes. I have better Twitch TV emotes for him. He was the perfect rogue, and every other recreation is but an imitation. Well, I don't want to say imitation, but a continuation of his bloodline in different universes. I forget all the emotes. Let me try. I have a face. He has a face. He was the perfect dwarf. Stubert, here. I think that was it? Was that? Was it capital? Wait, I should have it, right? It's got to be in here somewhere. Nope, I have them. They do exist. There they go. Here it is. There's the face. He has many. From a game we don't play. Yeah, it was Super Sexy Stubert. Is the full title.
If your life depends on it.
Ha 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 ha! The fire nettle was found. Now we can make the hair potion. That will make the farmer able to stand from the snake salesman.
Sounds like a plan.
Or kissy lips? Well, sadly, because, you know. Oh, shit. Hold on. Give me a second. Did you say pathetic to that guy? He almost kicked our ass earlier. Since, you know, Saints Row's volition has shown that Saints Row as a series is dead.
Just give the word.
Oh, you're serious about this?
Kissy Lips is no more. So it is all Stubert, all the time, baby. I'm dying. Big hit? Yeah. Did he drop anything? So now it's Stubert. Stubert is perfection.
Let's see.
Oh, another one. I think I have the 2 parts. I think we only need one more thing for the Executioner's Blade. And Stubert was from World of Warcraft, but classic, the original. Because that's the only way that you can truly get the glory of Stubert's look, which may be hard to see, but it's great. He has the parted hair that goes into almost full cut. The beard that has no mustache or upper. It's all chin, but a long beard. Very perfect. It's all important things you must know. Very important things.
Understood.
Although, Sai, you have picked a great time, or perhaps inopportune, depending on how you look at it, time to check in. Not for a game, but because soon, I think this week, I am potentially, should be, not certain of that. Either way, the gist of it is, I'm returning back to my original starting time, but only going for 3 to 4 hours, so it's going to be a little earlier. Eastern Standard Time. People watching this as I upload it to YouTube. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 to 12 is all I have time for. So if that mattered, there you go. If it doesn't matter, disregard. Did we explore everything? Did we check everything? Oh man. I don't know. Think we explored everything? Aha! They snuck one in there. I bet that one has something good. We still need to find the item of the 2 more numbers, or I'm brute forcing it. Might work on some days. Well, I'm glad it does. It's kind of a wild shift because some of my start times used to be as I'm gonna have to end, but my prayers will be that everyone who has had time to watch my nonsense can continue to do so despite the time change. It's how it's gotta go. It's life.
Interesting.
I would have made a reference to Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but I don't think that would actually... You know what? You shouldn't reference shows because you don't know who's seen it.
Got it.
I don't even think it would have worked. So you know what? Forget it. Never happened.
That way?
That's the way.
I think that's it. I think we're done in the caves. Man, they put so much effort into these maps with like all these little items and things. Like, it's really well done. But what scares me is it's so much harder to see the loot. That's the thing that sucks, you know? Yeah. It almost looks like you could hop up that, you know it? I know you can't, but... Oh, I don't know that. That'd be one of those things where someone's like, did you know?
Will do.
So the fun thing with this change is I may go back to schedules of having votes. Which may mean the return of all kinds of genres. Hopefully RTS doesn't die with it, but I may have scheduled days for... That's weird it's not there. Anyway. You know, voted stuff for either off-stream playthroughs that I get time to record, and also which one I do on specific days.
Blasted armor.
You got it.
I would allow channel points to be extra votes, but I don't know that I can do such a thing. Someone's Mr. Moneybags around here. It might still work as a good idea. We'll see.
Sure.
Uh-huh. Really?
Sounds like a plan.
Perhaps.
Uh-huh.
And a vote? Well, I did bring it back for a little bit, but it was always, like, difficult, because I didn't have strict days to do it.
Finally. Fine.
But the nice thing now is I can do it on Discord,
Uh-huh.
rather than straw poll where people cheat. By cheat, I mean rig the system.
You got it.
I mean, they could probably do that on Discord too. But that's a problem for another time. Ostriction. And we found so many items.
Finally. Really?
Yeah, it's... Never found out who even did it, too. It's all... Well, I guess it's impossible. It was truly random. Just don't smile up on the cart drivers. Right. Wait a minute. There's no way down there. I thought for sure... I'm a little bit worried to just continue the main story. Because... What if I don't find those other two codes? Or the two numbers? I mean, I could brute force it.
Understood.
I know there's two numbers.
Alright.
I know two numbers of this code. Oh, hello. Are you boatman? The slaughterhouse?
Fine.
A slaughterhouse. Across the river. Right. I can't wait to talk to the potion lady again, where she's like, if you make this potion, we'll promise you all the vegetables you could want. And our guy says, why do I need vegetables? Like,
You're back.
You're making an army, dude. Any food is good.
Find him?
Yes. He's dead. But so are the mages.
Blazes. I knew this would happen. Oh, god damn it. Well, at least you put this bastard to justice.
Listen, Haggard. The political situation in Everlight isn't gonna get better anytime soon. And it's more than likely that someone will get behind what you're doing. I found out, and it wasn't hard. I'm actually looking for a capable smith.
You? But what about the mages here in Everlight?
They will still need help. But you can't help them if you're dead. Back in my camp, we're mages too. And we'll do everything to keep them safe.
That's not a decision I can make on the spot, friend. Let me think about it, will you? Where can we meet should I decide to join you?
I have a scout stationed here in Everlight. Just talk to him once you've made up your mind.
What's his name?
I will.
Oh, wait. Oh, whoa. What is all this? What is all this? A two-handed axe? Reduced attributes. Pretty good damage. What's this? The robust? Nothing great out of this one. Increased range, a little bit more damage, but eh. What about a one-handed blade? Int and willpower? What? What? Crit chance 14%? And it has block chance? Int 4, will 2. Can you equip it? No. That would have been convenient. What is this? 2 strength, 5 dex. I might take that. This is a 5 dex bow, which I don't think is better than what she's running around with. It's about the same. Just ranged. Meh. We don't need the battle staff. No. And the sacrificial dagger seems useless because it applies bleeding 30 damage per second. That's actually an insane amount of damage. If you crit, otherwise it does nothing. So that's kind of poop. I think we're going to give him this. Oh, that's two-handed. Why is it all got to be two-handed? Where's the cool stuff? I mean, he does have 2 weapons. So never mind. It's fine. It makes sense. Yeah, never mind. Why is his crit chance so much higher? Is it just getting higher by nature of it? 4 int, 4 will. 65 damage. And apply a 5% chance to freeze him. Neat. Apply bleeding for 5 seconds. What? Why does it have 2 stat? Oh, the double damage. Right. Wait. That can't be right. And it double damage against ice creatures. Well, 16 and then 22. That is not double damage. So where's this 2 coming from? Oh, if you put a second bleeding. So if you would equip that in the other one, maybe? Maybe. I'm not impressed by these. I'm not impressed. And also the mentor stuff kind of sucks. And what's with the vegetables are yummy and you agree with that, Destiny? You know what? You're right. You're right. And you know how right you are? You know how right you are? I'm an adult. What do you buy first for your fridge when you're not sure what food you need? That's right, peeled baby carrots. Do you like peeled baby? Do you like peeled baby carrots? No, Keyman. Guys, he's upset. He's like, what is this nonsense? Oh, yeah, you've probably never seen him, have you, Sai? This is Keyman. You won't eat baby carrots. I know you won't. You tried to eat my spicy chicken twice, and you did eat a lot of it for some reason the second time. Okay, I'll be back. Hold on. Tuna. He-Man is very adorable. He says thank you. He has plans for world domination, but right now, snack time. You can't get to watch him eat the full plate. That's for special occasions, or if you pay him. And more tuna. That's it. That's the whole deal. You got to do that. So let's actually get this weapon here. I really don't care for any of these now. Kind of meh. I haven't used the wands. I don't know if they're good. I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, I don't need that. But yeah, Keyman is the mascot now. Oh, you know what? Here, I haven't used it in a while. I'll show you. Because this is important when I take breaks, but currently I haven't had need for longer breaks, so I can't do it. Let me switch over to it. You know what I'm going through, Destron. Hold on. I said I wanted to pick the weapon. Let me pick my weapon, then I'll show you. So there's a bleed. Give me this, I guess, if I ever decide to use it. I could just take the money. I mean, there's low chance I use any of this. I mean, that one could be good. It has really fast attack speed. It's every 2 seconds, which is okay. It's got crit chance. Nah, I'm gonna end up using none of it. Give me the money. Show me the money. All right, here we go. Let me show you now. Hold on. This is important. Oh, my camera's too big now. Hold on. Oh, wow. What? Why is my camera so small? Here we go. This is the fun little thing you can do. What is with all the ghosts? Screen is haunted, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, this is where, if I'm gone, you can give Keith Man your power. And if you do it right, let me show you. And then you do this, because I can spam. I think everyone else can spam. If you do some of this, you can fill up his power. And this is just a fun thing to do. I don't know how I got 3 and 2. Yeah, it does that. And look at that. Isn't that cool? It's a little spammy, but it's fun. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. I didn't do this. This was not through magic of editing or doing something weird off screen. This was not intentional. It just happens. Wait, what? What is this? Sure. I got a meter out here. Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna go there. I'm so glad I got that 18% haste. He looks more powerful than Chair? Yeah. Well, the original Chair... I think that one's gone. This is the one chair I used after original chair, and I've been using that for many years. I got a new chair, but then it turns out when you get 2 desks and you didn't buy a new chair for the new desk, you're gonna... You're gonna have to make compromises. So I went back to this chair because I don't mind it. Everyone else hates my chair. Apparently, my chair works in a way that makes people feel like they're moving forward and out of the chair. I don't mind it because I usually like to have my feet on the ground, so works for me. To be fair, I have very much blown out the cushions of this chair, but such is life. Oh, there she is.
Oh, you're back. So I take it you found everything.
Oh, I did need fangs.
The fever's gotten a bit worse while you were gone, so you came just in time.
Rosie,
Shh, Georgie, I'm here. The kind soldier brought the herbs for Holy Frank's medicine. You'll be better before the morrow.
This isn't a fever, Tahar. This man has the blood burn. That quack's potion will do as little good as a drop of virgin's blood.
Blazes. You're right.
What? Did you say something?
Rahazia, your husband is ill. Why is he even outside?
Getting fresh air. Ever thought of that? Holy Frank said that there's no better cure than the smell of fresh grass in your nostrils and the warmth of sun on your face. And if Holy Frank says it, then it's true. It must be.
Oh. I feel like I gotta let her know.
Rahazia, there's no good way to say this, but this elixir won't help. Your husband has the blood burn, and there's no cure to remedy that, especially not from some faith healer. You need to take your husband to a doctor as soon as possible.
Bloodburn? You mean that plague? No, that's not possible. Holy Frank said it was just the cramps, the weather. It's been scorching lately.
Tiara's breath, Rahazia. Just take a look at him. He's already started to form blisters.
But no, No, you're a liar. I should have known it when I first saw you. Now get out of here! I don't ever want to see your face again! Get out of my fucking sight! The elixir will help, for heck's sake. It will help. And Georgie will be fine. You hear me? He will be fine!
Wow, that could have gone better.
She didn't want to believe it, so she chose not to. We should tell Everlight's mayor about it, though. I know, the bloodburn isn't contagious, but still, the doctors might learn from this.
I guess. Blasted plague. Wherever it comes from, it needs to stop.
Hey, by the way, this is what we're dealing with right now. That plague, it's kind of a big deal. It's a big deal. The plague kills you within days. It's not contagious. We're trying to figure out what's going on with that. So, yeah. Oh my god, there was a boat down here. Enter the mayor's house. Well, I can't enter the mayor's house. I'm guessing that's going to be later. That lady some fish oil? Well, I don't think she'd take it because the doctor already has her under his thumb. So, too late. Sadly, too late. What about this guy? You sell boats?
Huh? Help you with something?
Yes.
That island in the lake. That's the Creators Guild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always a plague. Yep.
Why you asking?
It might be the distance, but it looked a lot more populated when I was last there.
That's because after your father's war, a lot of the Creators mages left. They were afraid of being out in the open, so to speak.
Why? The Creators Guild didn't participate in the war, did it? Same as Everlight.
Yeah, but that didn't stop the common folk and the refugees who came here from blaming them. There were even attacks on the guild.
Well, not all the common folk, as you call it, took part in them. I know the Creators' mages haven't ever done anything foul. What happened during that attack was a bloody tragedy. The mayor saw that the people who did it were put on the gallows.
I want to cross over there. How much will that cost?
25 gold. And no haggling.
I want to cross the lake.
Sure. Where to?
What? Southern Beach? Yay? Did we make it? Oh, here we go.
Huh? Help you with something?
No, we're good.
I'll be off.
All right, here goes nothing.
Yeah, this game's kind of ending up. It's giving me a lot of feelings each time I play it, like in these nice sections where you explain the story and stuff like this. You know what it feels like? It makes me think of Baldur's Gate 3. It's a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and I will be revisiting that one. I will at least be doing a co-op playthrough of it, or more. I don't know how many will be for that. Probably 2. But,
Really? Uh-huh.
And maybe a single player playthrough at some point. I don't know. It depends on what you guys want. Like I said, there's gonna be... Vote for that. The Mighty Spear. And that doesn't do much. What else is there? Mentor's Heavy Shield. 5 Strength, 2 Constitution. 20% block chance. Not really all that great. So there's heavy shields that want a lot of strength.
You got it.
And some Constitution. I would like for some... So, Constitution's the armor. The shields are strength. Fine. Oh. Elven Stone? Why am I getting Elven plans? That's weird. Interesting. Interesting indeed. You know what's weird? The main quest was like, hey, why don't you talk to the old lady? And I have just left her standing in the middle of town.
Fine.
She has got to be the loneliest NPC on this whole map right now. So I was like, nah, I ain't dealing with that. And this game has not wronged me once about progressing the story where you're stuck. They pretty much give you a pretty fair warning that you're about to leave.
Alright, why not?
Downloaded it, but I haven't gotten around to it. Feels like a game requiring more commitment. Yeah, you know, the nice thing I will say, though, is the first chapter of the game is like the best chapter. And it's definitely worth that. Although, some of the characters are hard to get along with early on. At least if you're me.
That's the way?
Sure.
I mean, not all of them, but some of them, yeah. You'll know. Duelist sword and duelist gloves. Do I even have such things? Can I sort this? No. Does that mean I'll be coming back here? There must be something in the mayor's house, and I bet I could rob him blind. Though I will say, it's probably for the best that you didn't immediately do it, because when I played it, there was a debilitating bug in the 3rd chapter. That was awful. That would make, every time you tried to walk through town, it would lag. For the upwards of 2 to 3 minutes, and then you get to walk for 15 seconds. would lag for 2 to 3 minutes. A message in a bottle. Sure. It was not great. They have since fixed it, but yeah. Bottle successfully protected it from the tides in time. War is my life, my death. 9 times have I fallen on the battlefield, and 9. 9. Wait. Why is there a dot there? I thought that was a period. And 9 times have I returned to fight another day. Dying doesn't get any easier, but living, I'll take it. This armor has seen me through it all. It is fine and sturdy as many are, and yet it possesses a power that should not be possible. I know not of any force that could grant such a power but the Guardian's grace. Only they hold the power of life and death, and only they could bestow such a gift. I give thanks to them each time I draw breath again, and they have freed me from every soldier's greatest enemy, fear. Fear of death, fear of loss, fear of the unknown. None of these trouble me. Even now, as I sit on the ship heading into a storm, I laugh at it. The men of the sea scurry to ready themselves, but I am always ready. Ready to die, ready to live again. I have placed this note in a bottle, thrown out to sea in the fiercest of storms, for I am this note. This armor, my bottle. Though the waves may pound and the winds howl, never shall the bottle sink. It is eternal, as am I. Cool. How bad could they be? I mean, they're obnoxious at the start. They're obnoxious. Ask Destron. He was there for that. They're obnoxious. Specifically, finally, 2 of them.
Got it.
All right. Why not?
2 of them are very obnoxious.
This way, right?
Sounds like a plan.
Oh my god.
Take them down.
That's the wrong target. I messed up. I don't know what I just did.
I need help over here.
Oh, you're gonna go down. Pick him up. Or pick her up. You know what I mean? Yay. I can't target. Yes. Group up. Do the heal. Do the thing. Yeah. That heal is getting a little bit weaker from the AoE.
That way?
Got it.
But yeah, that bug was bad. It was so bad. It ruined Act 3 for me.
I'm dead.
Oh, button. F7, F9, F10 on this guy. Follow it up. Did I not put the effect on? Ah.
I need healing.
Ooh, you're getting beat up, buddy.
Not now.
Okay, we need to back up. Group them up. We're taking a lot of damage. Well, honestly, it's Stuber taking a lot of damage, which sucks, but... Oh, because they put the poo-poo cloud. I didn't ask for no poo-poo cloud. It is a pretty great game, though.
Easy.
All right. Why not?
And there's nothing else I can talk about. It's a great game. If you have time for it, but a lot of people only play Act 1 and then they start over. Ooh. What is this? Demonic and black magic reduced by 20% cost and cooldown. Whoa. Whoa. Well, the only person who can do that is him. And guess what I didn't do? Oh, well, this is demonic magic. I mean, if he could equip it, that'd be interesting, but like, why would you do that? There better be somebody with actual demonic spells, because if that's it, that's not good.
You got it.
This way, right?
Act 2 sucked. Act 2 was okay, but yeah, there was a lot of area I didn't like. Act 1 was really good because it felt like an open adventure. I think by the time Act 2 started,
Blasted armor.
everything was very relevant to the story.
Sounds like a plan.
Not necessarily, but it felt like the story was kind of just shoving you along. Act 1 had like 2 major story beats, I think. Basically, deal with this problem and then leave.
That way?
That's about it. I mean, I did blow it by kind of being a little bit too ready to mess up some goblins, but that's beside the point.
Highwaymen, we're in town. Not now.
Quote? Oh, yeah, I haven't had the quote bot online in such a long time now. Because I gotta dig out my old computer that has all my code on it. Tiny cage key.
Huh?
Who are you?
Saved by a pale skin.
Are you a
didn't
teammate?
expect that. If it wasn't for you, I'd be on some human's dinner plate by tonight. Thank you, friend. My name is Kier of the Dustcrawler tribe.
My pleasure. What do you mean, on some human's dinner plate?
Well, it's a bit disturbing.
I love this guy's
Shortly
way of
put, there's a
talking.
gang of human criminals who capture and butcher orcs and sell their meat as wyvern meat. It looks almost the same, so nobody can tell.
What the? Are you joking?
If I were, would I be sitting in a cage and be covered in blood? No, I'm not. I know how absurd it sounds, but apparently these paleskins make a ton of money that way.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, it's just I've not brought it back. There would be some. There would be new quotes.
And nobody notices the difference? Really?
I don't know if everybody still has those written down. I'm hoping not, because there was some.
And I want to think about it as little as possible.
Huh. And how did a Dustcrawler orc end up here in Everlight?
I was trying to put an end to this.
What?
So you're some kind of orc detective?
Oh my, how that sounds. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm a Kalzul, an architect.
Orcs have architects?
Yes, how do you think our cows are constructed? And of course, now you're asking yourself how an orcish architect ended up on a mission like this. Don't. It's complicated.
Tell me.
No, none of your business.
Tell me. No. Please? You still have some? I still have a list that had like 2,000 on it. I will eventually pull that and bring it over and like just pull the code off of it. I think I need to boot it up, but I just haven't. But I really do need to. Just rip those files right off of it. Bring them over. I wonder if it's even worth it. I wonder if I could... I don't want to manually enter it. I remember I had that bot, and that was before there was even, like, channel points. So that I had my own channel. Now you don't even need them. And it's like, man... That was like half the fun of it. I mean, I guess it had its own things, but now it's like, yeah, you know, whatever.
We could help you.
Why? What is it?
I'll definitely bring back the quotes, though. I think it'll be a lot of fun once I get the new schedule figured out. I think it'd be nice to do that.
I just want to help.
I don't trust people who just want to help. Especially if it means putting themselves in a lot of danger.
Well, let me put it this way. This country has enough troubles already. Especially when it comes to political tensions. No need to add an orc-murdering gang to the list of our problems.
Makes sense. Fine, then. I hope I won't regret this. If you want to help, we need to pick up where I left off. Evidence.
Ah. So you're trying to get the Everlight Guard to deal with it?
Yes. I'm just one orc, and even if I knew where their hideout was, I can't just run in there swinging my axe around like a maniac and expecting not to die a fool's death. I don't trust these guards. But as of now, they seem to be my only chance.
True. Do you have any idea where we could start looking
I can
for
go in
evidence?
like a maniac.
Actually, yes. I managed to intercept correspondence between one of their thugs and the leader.
I might have
It
killed
should be
him.
enough to convince the guards of their presence. However, the thugs took all of my belongings when they ambushed me. Makes sense, I guess. An orc headed for a slaughterhouse doesn't need his books and valuables with him. I say we go right. Balrak. Bloody wound.
I doubt you'd be of much help to us. You couldn't hurt a mouse in the state you're in.
I'm afraid that's true. Let us get your possessions for you.
Fine. I'm no good to anyone dead, am I? I think I heard them talk about some camp near the old mines. Maybe you could start there.
You've got to be kidding. I think I can just teleport.
Will do.
Instead of running around, you know, we'll teleport.
all right, why
We'll
not?
actually use the teleporting. What? What's that glowing? Here? Codes. Where's my codes? Ah, man.
Sounds like a plan.
We can't leave unless we put in that secret code, guys. It's very important that we remember that to get the code. Found 2 numbers, and it was a 2 and a 4. Alright, so we just gotta go here. Oh, I never used it. This has got to be cool. Wait, we're going to be right in the thick of it, aren't we?
More cutthroats. Take them down.
What a pleasant surprise.
Where is everybody? Group up, group up, group up.
Sure.
Well, the cutthroats aren't the problem, so that's good. Got that going for us. Count that off the list. Being lazy because I don't... yeah, I know you have the new ones. I'll definitely do it, though. Like I said, once I get this done, because this is still a week of all time for me.
No, please, mercy. I don't want to die.
What? What? Oh.
Let me see.
This guy. I thought it was that guy, and I was like,
No.
wait, why is he still fighting?
No, please, mercy.
Then you better talk. We want information on your syndicate.
Yes, of course. What do you want to know?
You got the orc stuff.
How did you end up like this? You don't look like an average cutthroat.
Because I'm not. I'm from the Mud District, and I spent years looking for work. But it's become almost impossible to find a good job as a fellow from the slums. Then that man Finn showed up in the Shangiga, and, well, the pay was good. And it took me a while until I realized that it wasn't Wyvern meat we're selling.
How did this all start? Who in blazes came up with the idea of murdering orcs and selling their meat?
I don't know.
Really?
Yes, really. I only joined the farm a few months ago, and nobody ever told me who came up with it. All I know is that we have to report to a man called the Butcher, who runs the slaughterhouse in Everlight. But I never saw him in person.
Butcher? Slaughterhouse? If this wasn't really happening, it would be almost funny.
I'm sorry.
Urum's starting to become something special. You have 1,796. I wonder if those count as the old ones. I will get that going, and you know, and then you guys can just have at it. You know what? Before I just go and do it, I may look into that bot, and then, you know, well, first off, I gotta wipe out all the old currency system because that's useless now. But at least a quote system would be nice. I know I had the random quote thing that would tick through and pick a random quote to have it. I think that'd be fun. Old ones? Well, that's all right. That's all right. It can compare with that. I don't think I have it that it compares with the old ones, so maybe I'll just have to dump the original I have. But that's okay. I think once we get it working, maybe I'll have to set a time that I go through and like really pick out the ones we want and then start it anew. Going back to the old times, it might be a perfect time to get the old stuff going. Where can I find your headquarters? And I know Destron has them. I don't know which ones he means. But he has them. Something. I don't even remember from which games. Oh well.
Where are your headquarters?
You mean the slaughterhouse? Please, I can't tell you. They will kill me if I do.
We'll kill you if you don't.
Sound painful.
No, please. It's in Everlight. Below Everlight, to be precise.
Oh!
You have a map, don't you? Here. That's where the entrance is. All the meat is processed there. And it's run by the butcher. Our leader.
Anything else?
No, I don't...
I really like how big this town is, by the way.
The countersign. You need to remember the countersign. You need to answer, I'm here for the produce, when they ask you, what's your business?
I'm here for the produce. All right. Now, what should I do with you?
What? But you said you'd spare me.
Get out of my sight. But if I ever see you working with these cutthroats again, I won't be so lenient.
Yes, of course. I was done with this life anyway. Goodbye, soldier. And thank you for your mercy.
Yeah, I'm not killing that guy. Huh? He doesn't deserve that. What's this?
There we go. That must be the letter Kier mentioned, alongside the rest of his things.
You're lucky I'm not the one calling the shots, Tahar. That man deserved to die. We can't let murder go unpunished.
He made a mistake, as we all have at one point in our lives. Come, let's go back to Kier.
Oh, and it just jumps back and forth? That's awesome. Okay, we need to make sure we keep our group together, because the speed only works because one guy has the speedy tree. The confirmed list? Oh, I remember that one too. Yep. A lot of my stuff is on the old one. Oh, sorry, Mr. Work, just pushing him around.
Huh.
Look at that. My pale-skinned friends return. Had any luck?
Here's your bag.
So. Are these your things?
Let me see. Yes, they are.
He's gonna join us. He has his own picture. There's no way he doesn't.
My experience with pale skin so far has been that you talk a lot and act very little.
Listen, there's no guarantee the guard will take down the syndicate, even if we provide them with the evidence. I actually convinced one of their thugs to tell me the location of their hideout. They call it the slaughterhouse. And apparently that's also where we could find their leader, the butcher.
Butcher. Pathetic. But what are you suggesting? That we storm that place all by ourselves? That's suicide.
We're all mages and know how to defend ourselves. And they won't be expecting us. I think we stand a chance.
A bold plan. But I like
it.
Fine, let's take care of this ourselves. Where is that hideout?
In the middle of Everlight. Just meet me there.
Understood. Ah, and here. I think you should have this. You deserve it more than I do. So far, I haven't done much more than getting thrown into a cage. I'll meet you in Everlight. May your blood never boil.
A mercenary mojo. It is an amulet with 1 strength, 1 dexterity. Seems quite good. Who would make the most out of this? Isgrim could make use of that, I think. Because he only needs 1 more strength for the new weapon, doesn't he? Like a weapon that was really good and it was at 6? 6 strength? 1 dex. Oh, that's the Fang. Who makes the most use out of that? But the crossbow doesn't care about dexterity, so not helpful. Did these scale off of both? Dexterity, strength. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I wonder if that one would scale better because we have both stats. I wonder how that works. What's dexterity? Effectiveness. Oh, it's block chance. Never mind. Isgrim, what's your block chance? Where is it? Block chance? What if you put that on? It goes up by 1. Fine. Look at his stats, though. 7 in strength, 9 in constitution. This dwarf hurts people. That is his notifiable thing. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Yes?
I still didn't find that code, though. I'm a little disappointed. I wonder how hard it is to find that code. Can we land on that? If it lets me walk out there, maybe there's something on it. It's in a small item. That's what scares me. There's also something here. Can I even go out there? Oh, we have to pay to go there. Where is this? It's gotta be here. Gotta be. It's on that small island. It's a place I haven't looked at yet. Do I go here and talk to that guy? Like, what's this? It's the harbor. We're gonna try.
Got it.
Here to here. We'll deal with the other thing in a second. We're gonna go over here. We're getting distracted. That's okay. I'm gonna pay 25 gold to get there, but then I can just teleport around all willy-nilly.
Huh? Help you with something?
I want to cross the lake.
Sure.
Creators Guild. Yes. That should be where it is. Oh, well, that was cool. It even had a little animation and stuff. Okay.
Hardly anyone here.
True, but still, the magical signature of this place is remarkable.
Well, let's go find someone we can talk to.
I don't even know what we're doing here. Oh!
Sure.
Decorative armor. That's one of the items. Now we're talking. So I bet it's around here. Let's go around. We need duelist gloves, duelist sword, 2 duelist items, 2 decorative items, which we got 1. Wait, you can do that?
Understood.
Okay. We're gonna be very, very
I'll take a look.
thorough is what we're gonna do. What is this? 4-2. What? It's 4-2-2-4? Oh. Well, you know what? I found the code. Even if that was the code you wouldn't think. Sometimes simplicity works because you're silly enough not to think that would be.
All right, why not?
Who would put 1, 2, 3, 4 on their luggage? No one's that stupid. I'd never check it. I totally put that on my luggage. So what is this? Creators Guild.
As a neutral, a political association of mages solely devoted
So
to the
much
study
to
of magic,
this.
the members of the Creators Guild were among the few gifted that remained neutral during your father's war.
Here we are. Impressive.
And there's people down the hall. We should...
Interesting. We do not get visitors often these times.
Who are
Well,
you?
hi there, Undergast.
I'm Undergast. I suppose you could call me the head of the guild. I sensed someone was coming and that someone had an intriguing aura. Now I know who it is. You are Isamo Tahar's child, are you not?
How do you know?
Well, I have studied Isamo Tahar's magic quite extensively, especially since the end of the Mage Wars. He was a remarkable man. Yours and his magical aura have a lot of similarities.
My what?
A remarkable man?
Yes.
Does that mean you supported him?
No, that is not what I said. I merely stated that he, as a mage and a man, was remarkable, unusual or special, and therefore surprising or worth mentioning. My opinion on the war is an entirely different matter.
How are...
This is the one I'm
our
really
similar?
interested in.
Well, hard to say. You can simply tell that you're related. And there's something else about you that is, well, strange.
Huh? What? Yeah. Yeah, you know... I mean, this is no more different than being like, yes, your smell is the same as your father's, and you have to go, what? What does that even mean? And then he's just like, yeah, well...
I get that a lot. Could you elaborate?
It is hard to say. There's something peculiar about you. An oddity in your aura which I cannot make sense of. I'm sorry. Either way, I assume you are here for a reason. How may we, the little that is left of us, help you?
That's a good question. I don't know why we walked in here other than I was here to steal things.
I was wondering if you could tell me more about the Creators Guild.
Maybe I should begin with the question, what do you know about us already?
I know that you are a neutral association of mages that didn't participate in the Mage Wars. That's about it.
Well, and that is about the core of our guild. We are mages devoted to study, science, and the preservation of knowledge, and we do not involve ourselves in political conflict. We were founded in the year 231 by a woman named Goddess Bowdry. Ever since, the Creators Guild has been a constant in the ever-changing political landscape of Northander.
Follow-up question. If you do not have knowledge, and someone else does have that knowledge, would you choose violence to gain that knowledge from them, just so they don't have it and you do? Because you're sounding dangerously close to some Fallout factions, and I don't know that I like that.
So you are the leader of the guild?
Well, I do not see myself as such, but yes, the majority of the guild considers me its leader.
You are teleporting around like some crazy higher rank than you dude, so who knows?
The ferryman told me about an attack on the guild after the Mage Wars. He said it was the reason that there are so few mages left on the island. Is that true?
Yes, but it was not just the attack. There was also an internal disagreement.
What was the disagreement?
That attack. How did it end? Am I right to assume you stopped it?
Of course. They were trying to kill us, so we fought back and killed them instead. At least until their morale was broken. Looking back, I think that this display of power was something we should have done earlier. Only because we were peaceful, the people who attacked us assumed that we were defenseless. They will not make the same mistake again.
It's a dry way of seeing it. Makes sense. You know, honestly, maybe. Does make sense. Kind of attacked you because they thought they could steal your stuff. Ignore the social commentary and just choose the bad guys because they're power armors. I mean, in most games you could try that, but they just assume the second you do that, you're just comically evil with them. There's no like backstabbing or conniving. You can't do that. Games do not support such things. I wish they did, because I do that. Does that make me more evil than most people? Oh, maybe. But I don't want to be comical evil. I want to be conniving evil. I want to be the guy that's just like, yeah, I'm playing both sides. And I'm doing that so that I can get favor with both of you. But I'm telling you that I'm playing both sides. That's not a good idea. What? What do you mean that's not a good idea? Is it better damage? Oh, for the power armor? Sadly not. Power armor was just more... It should be. I think the earlier ones you could equip certain weapons because you had it. So you know what? Yes, it is, I think. I can't tell you about Fallout 4. I don't know. I never used the power armor. I was like, that's neat. Oh, I have to babysit it, and it uses up a resource that I'm going to have 10 million of? But I could have 10 million minus 1 if I use it? Yeah, never mind. I don't want it. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
It does. But again, it was not only the attack that diminished.
Oh, playing both sides? Does that lead to better damage?
We had within the guild.
Probably. Even if it does, I'm going to do it anyway, because I want all the loot. If I have it all, then I can do all kinds of things. But also a disagreement we had within the guild.
What kind of disagreement?
I would prefer not to talk about it. I am sorry.
Oh, are you sorry about the disagreement, or that you won't talk about it?
Actually, we're here
anyway,
for a
forget
reason. We're investigating the Bloodburn. Is there anything you or your guild knows about it?
The Bloodburn? You're studying it?
I guess you could say that, yes.
Interesting. No, we do not know more about it than most alchemists or apothecaries at this point, though our general consensus is that we doubt the corporeal origin of the plague. There is magic involved in it.
Well, you're right about that. It's magical, and it's connected to the Shapers.
The Tsarlanth, that's interesting. Say, would you mind to tell me more? You seem to know a lot of variables which we are not aware of yet.
Why would we refuse? Well, if this becomes a problem later, I'll kill you then, Undergast.
I'll tell you, but we should find somewhere to sit. It's a long story.
Of course.
Oh, well. I made a mistake.
This is both fascinating and peculiar.
What do you make of it?
I do not believe in visions and prophecy, unless they come from a dreamweaver, so I'm uncertain. There is no arguing that this man Rondar Lacane knew more about the Bloodburn than most people. And his clues led you to Mullendeer, which is nothing short of impressive. So you believe that the Bloodburn is caused by Shaper telepathy. Is that correct?
It's a theory, but yes. Rogue telepathy, so to speak.
I see.
You weren't there for that, were you?
I would like to come with you.
What?
I was clear, was I not?
What?
I would like to come with you. Your story is nothing short of fascinating. The Shaper City, the Bloodburn, and this Nexus. I would like to accompany you and help. I have a wide knowledge of the magic and the Shapers, and have a strong interest in finding a cure for the Bloodburn.
Oh. But, well, you can't refuse him.
What about the guild? Aren't you their leader?
I am, but that does not bind me to stay.
Why am I not
It is
looking
common
at him?
for creators' mages to head out to expeditions. They have become rarer due to the war, but still, there is nothing stopping me from coming back when our business is concluded.
Very true.
Well, why not? Just know that it will be dangerous.
I can defend myself. Quite well, in fact. However, there is one thing I need to finish before I come with you. Study. Maybe you could help. This would facilitate matters.
As long as it doesn't take too much time, yes. What are you studying?
Simple. I have always been fascinated by the notion of sentience and the mind in general. What creates consciousness? What is it that distinguishes us as humans from a wolf who is slave to his instincts? Quite recently, a group of refugees who arrived in Everlight told me of a bizarre sight. They said that a stone golem took over the abandoned mine near the gates and has grown a soul, and apparently has been trading with the villagers and even befriended one of them. It all seems highly unlikely, but I want to investigate it.
So you want me to go talk to the sentient golem? Do you want me to talk to it? Do you want me to rip its head off, dance around, bring it back, put on the big boy pants on the golem's body, and also bring that back? Because I can do that too. I mean, whatever way you want to play this, I'll play it out. You know, whatever. Danger is your middle name? Okay, Austin. Okay. You got a spinning bed you can turn on with the flick of a button? Yeah, we did meet a stone golem before. There was also the Guardian. I don't know if he was sentient. I don't know. We didn't really give him a chance. He kind of attacked us. We attacked him. He died. Yeah, sorry about the murder. Sorry we killed your friends. Here's a small Rice Krispie treat for your troubles. This isn't enough to share with everybody. I mean, if you cut it small enough. Yes. There was the other one. No, we didn't fight that one golem. I think we helped him out. Remember? There was the one. He was just like, hey, I can't let you through unless you tell me the code. We said something in Cthulhian, and then he let us through. So that was nice. I mean, I wish I killed him anyway. He probably dropped better loot than doing the quest.
A monster with a soul. How is that even possible?
I do not know. It is not the first time people have reported such occurrences, but most of the times they turned out to be a hoax. This is the first case I've heard that might be legitimate. If it's true, this might change the world forever. Can you imagine? The ramifications of such a discovery would be monumental. It is currently believed that only the 5 principal kinds are capable of conscious thought. Disproving that would change everything. Suddenly, would killing a monster not be a homicidal act? Would putting them in a cage not be considered slavery? And finally, is it right for the principal kinds to consider themselves special, chosen by the Guardians?
Okay.
What do you need my help with?
Well, this is all an exciting scholarly prospect, but a golem is still a golem. So if the monster goes feral, I will require assistance. I can defend myself, but still it would be unwise to go there alone. I will get prepared and meet you at the mine. Do you know where it is?
Tell me.
Up north, at the top of the Iskander mountain. I will go as soon as possible.
Fair enough. I'll see you there.
Robert, this place is awesome. That's it. That's all I gotta say. I love how much is going on here. Like, I thought for sure this would be talk to the old lady and we're done here. But no, I've been ignoring the thing.
Odd fellow. But he's a capable mage, that's for sure.
What's this? No smoking. The substance emits no heat. It smells metallic.
Sure.
What about this? The bottle is filled with a fluorescent red liquid. You imagine that you see something move on the inside, but it might just be your eyes playing tricks on you. Aha. Right. Pull off individual Crispies? I mean, possibly.
Fine.
Got it.
Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Come
Chain
take a look. I'm sure I've got
lightning
something that might
wand.
spark your
Every 2
interest.
seconds while channeling. Single target channeled. Every 2 seconds while channeling to enemy target. 5% knockback. 50 damage. Huh. Arcs onto multiple targets. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. Rice Krispies? Yes, it is my gift to them that I'm sorry that they died. Well, it's not mine. It was the other guys. That seems like it could be good, but now that I see the price tag.
You know how to bargain, don't you?
Didn't buy anything.
Now would you look at that?
Really?
You're a sucker for that plot line? Yeah, it's done a lot.
Let's see.
This game has also had a lot of people who are trying to make the comparison of things to, like, animals.
Will do.
Sounds like
That's
a plan.
the way.
I mean, I'm curious as to how this golem has the sentience. Does it have ingenuity, or did it just kind of pick up the AI thing? Right, like it's not that cool. Yeah, no. It's not that cool. It's not that cool because if I was out of here, I could show you back at the camp what is really cool. Okay. So I picked up one of the items. I wonder where the rest of it is. Where was the stone? Oh, there it is. Where are we headed? There's one here. You know what? We're not interested in that right now. We want to go here. There's something I want. Yo, Ed, what's going on, man?
Let me see.
Where was that code? I think it was up here somewhere. I probably should have just stayed up here. Oh, there it is, right here. So I think it's 4224. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear it, Ed. Also, Ed, I don't know if you saw on the Discord, but I've been trying to tell everybody just in case you didn't see it on there. You don't care to read it because, you know, whatever. At least the general. I know the pet pics of it has been going well. But some point in this week, we'll be making the change of times. I don't know if that'll be an issue for you or not, but probably happening. Let me save before I do something stupid, because I don't know if this will lock if I mess it up, but I think it's 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, and 4. Shit. 2, 4. 2, 4, and 4, 2. Maybe it's 2, 4, 4, 2? Try again. 2, 4. 4, 2. Uh-oh. We have 2 items. Scribbled note, 4, 2. Or it's just in a different order. Maybe it's not. It's 24 and 42. Maybe it's 2424. Yeah. You have 2 scribbled notes, right? There's 4 items. Certain order. It's gotta be this, right? We have the 4 numbers. And after 4 numbers, it tells you no. So, maybe it is 4242. No? Okay. Did we do 2424 or 4242? I don't remember. Okay, we'll try it the other way because I don't remember if I did it that way. This is more puzzling than I thought. Give me this item.
Fine.
You're good with theory of the time? Alright. Don't be brave, always save. Well, this is just in case it locked. I didn't want that. Because when loot's on the line, not everything's fine. We got 2 things. It's 2-4 and 4-2. And it could be flipped. It could be 4-2-2-4. But I put both of those in and it didn't like it. Interesting. If only, Ed. If only. Try something. If I... 3, 4? Nothing happens. Okay, so it is 4 codes, but it's not liking those 4 numbers. What? What if it's just straight 3s? Dang. I thought maybe, you know, because it had 2-4 to 4-2. 3 was in between them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. I didn't mess this up or anything, right? I didn't do anything weird. I did 2, 4, 4, 2. 2, 4, 4. 4, 2, 2, 4. So yeah, these codes are not working the way I thought, even with what I have. So maybe they're fakes? What's your code? 17? You can't do that to me, man. You can't do this. Okay, I don't know that code then. That one's actually stumping me right now. There's the mine over there, which we've already cleared because we've killed everything. Except whatever just spawned because of the quest. So we want to go here. Probably going to be the orc. We're going to raid the thing. I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Or cheat and look it up. You know, whatever. Whatever. If it's a puzzle, I'm not exactly certain of how it's a puzzle. Because I found 2 codes. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem, but... Alright, we need to go in here. Oh, go back in here.
Ah, it is you.
Didn't you say in front of the mine?
I did, but then I realized that it might be wise to scout ahead in order to get a clearer picture of the situation. Come, let us go. The golem and its supposed friend should be further down the mine.
Okay.
What?
Thanks, Urim. What? Oh, he's just chilling here? Alright. Well, we don't have to fight it.
Sure.
Wait, it respawned them?
More of them. This place is a bloody graveyard.
That way?
Wait, why are they all back? We took care of this. Quick, hit him with it. Ah, poop. Oh, they silenced me, the buttholes. It's like the worst thing ever is the stupid zombies silencing you.
I did not expect so many creatures.
Strange.
Ooh, we gotta be careful. He can't be dying on us.
Not now.
Oh, don't yell at me. Jeez, I pressed the wrong button.
Sure.
Alright. Are you gonna be okay, buddy? Do I need to heal you? There you go. Yeah, right. There was a lot of zombies.
Corpses. Take them down.
Yeah, I could use my other moves. I have like a cool move, like, you know, if the guy dies, that I could like, he blows up and causes bleed everywhere, and then that never happens. I never use it.
Got it. You read my mind.
Got a glossary for, oh, ouch!
I need healing.
Ow! Owie! That's mean. Awful code idea. All the codes for the entire game are the same number, but the codes do not actually lock their loop. Must find the note or whatever with the number you already know. Yep.
That's the way.
You know what? You know what? It doesn't even have to be the same number. It doesn't have to be. Just any game that does that is evil.
Look, up ahead.
That's pretty much it.
That must be the golem.
And its friend. Let's see what they have to say.
Rick, someone's coming.
Fine.
Richard. What the shit?
You got it.
Hold on.
Sounds like a plan.
Understood.
Wait, press this button first. Stubert needs his power. And now Stubert walks up.
I'm dead.
Take him down. He needs to blow up. It won't let me use my move. Dang it, I was too late. I completely blew it. Way to go. You blew it. Hey, Roaring Tiger. How's it going, man? How have you been? Alright, good. We cleared that out. Let's talk to this golem now. Now we won't have to deal with that. You know, I feel like any game that has codes that you're not allowed to put in unless you find the note or the story beat for it should just make it randomized each playthrough, even though speedrunners would not be happy, but
Yes! Yes!
Greetings. Are you...
Happy, please.
Who are they? I'm afraid.
He's named Hubert.
Don't worry, Hubert. They are not here to hurt you. Judging by the sounds of fighting we heard, I take it you took care of those undead. If so, you have my thanks. They appeared out of nowhere just a couple of days ago and locked us in.
They're dead. We're here to ask you some questions about your... friend.
I figured. So I'm guessing you heard the rumors, right? Yes, this is the golem with a soul. And yes, I am the odd fellow protecting him. But before I tell you anything, promise me that you won't hurt him.
I know he might look intimidating, but he's actually quite sensitive.
Just stopping by, gotta go. I'm guessing a headache. That sucks, man. Well, hopefully you feel better tomorrow after some good rest. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hopefully you feel better. If he doesn't hurt us, we won't hurt him. That's true. Yeah.
If he doesn't hurt us, we won't hurt him.
He won't. Trust me, hurting anybody is the last thing on
Why do I get a
Hubert's
feeling
mind.
it's like your
So,
little brother who died and you brought us?
what do you want to know? You didn't come here to take him away, did you?
All yours.
Hubert is a stone golem. Why didn't you kill these undead yourselves if they trapped you?
Kill? Hubert? I told you he couldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah, he kind of talked like
it, but in his head, he's just like a child.
Oh.
Why Hubert?
It was my grandfather's name. And one day, I simply started calling Hubert that, and it stuck.
Oh.
How did you come to know Hubert? I mean, you don't just come up to a golem and start a conversation.
Right. You don't. I found him laying half dead just outside this mine. Some creature drained him of his essence, a ghost or something.
Darkness came and stole my light. It hurt. It hurt so bad.
I know, Hubert, but it's over now.
For some reason, I immediately noticed that Hubert was different. In every other situation, I would have simply turned away and alarmed the guard, but I just couldn't. So I went into the city to find a mage.
Who? Joseph. His name was Joseph.
He is not with the Creators Guild. And this Joseph agreed to help you.
Well, he still owed me a favor, so... Yes, I asked him to heal Hubert. And even though he told me it was dangerous, he eventually did it. When it was done, he told me to get away as soon as possible, as it might wake up again soon. But just like when I had first seen him there, I simply knew that there was something in him. Something that made him more than just a construct. So I waited, and it turned out I was right. You can figure out the rest. I took him into the mine, as the Everlight guards would have attacked him on sight. And here, we became friends.
Oh, well that's nice.
So, you took him into the cave to protect him?
Yes. Of course, word eventually got through to the townsfolk. But you're the first to follow up on the rumors.
And before these undead woke
The
up,
rumor was people
this
traded
place
with
was
him.
actually quite peaceful. A bit gloomy, yes, but safe. And that's what matters.
What, and simply knowing he was different was enough for you to take on a golem?
Trust me. I know how it sounds. And it's hard to describe, but yes. Basically, that's how it was.
Oh, okay.
How long ago is it that you found him?
Let me think.
Hubert and Stubert.
Almost 4 moons now.
How did you become friends, though?
How did you become friends, though?
Rick, friendly. Rick, always friendly. Rick, care for me.
Well, maybe friendship isn't the proper word for it. It's more like I care for him, the way a father cares for a child. And yes, I know how funny that sounds considering Hubert's size.
Not really.
Hubert, what makes you different from other golems? When did you realize you can think for yourself?
I don't know. I always had thoughts, always had ideas, but I did not know how to tell people about them. After the ghost attacked me and Rick healed me, he taught me how to speak.
Taught?
Yes. Yes, of course. Rick taught me how to speak.
Hubert is a very good student. He learned how to speak almost fluently in just a couple of months. If only men were half as eager to learn, maybe we wouldn't be in this mess we find ourselves in.
He could also carry the spirit of a person in him. Did you ever think of that?
If so, it was the spirit of an infant. As I said, all I did was offer Hubert guidance and, well, love.
Okay.
What are your plans for Hubert?
Bring him to our
Neither
camp.
he
He's
nor
cool
you can
there.
stay in this
We
cave
have
forever.
orcs.
Honestly, I don't know. Hubert is such a
He's
good
gonna end
lad,
up in our
and I
camp,
want him
isn't
to
he?
have a normal, happy life.
And it's kind of dangerous in a
As bizarre
camp
as that
looking to go
sounds
to
when
war,
talking
so
about
maybe
going.
not. Maybe
I
not.
would love to make friends and...
Yes, friends. Rick, will these misters be my new friends?
Hubert, what did we say about interrupting other people when they're talking?
It's rude. And it makes people sad.
Do you want me to be sad, Hubert?
No, Rick. I'm sorry.
Apology
I like to
accepted.
drop your
Just
5-year-old.
Don't do that again.
No,
Anyway,
he's just there to hang
I
out.
try
He's
not
for
to think about
morale.
it.
The
And
camp's a
until you
happy
showed
place
up
where you
and
can
killed
hang
those
out or
undead,
not. Do
I
whatever.
wasn't even sure we'd ever make it out of that cave again.
All right, look. My friend here would like to learn more about Hubert's uniqueness. It would be of great scientific value. Would it be possible for us to examine him?
I don't know. Will it harm him?
Golems were created to endure pain.
What my friend is trying to say is he will do everything he can to keep Hubert comfortable.
What do you think, Hubert?
I don't know.
Fine. If you think it will help us understand Hubert better, then I don't want to be an obstacle. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Then let us begin.
If you hurt Hubert, I'll hurt you.
Interesting. Truly interesting. Hubert, I am done. You can rest now.
It wasn't bad, Rick. It tickled a little, but it didn't hurt.
So, what did you find out?
Not much. But let me discuss it with my companion first. Tahar, if you please.
Where is the kind sir going, Rick?
So, let me be brief. I inspected Hubert's magical core, and it is rather unusual. It's overflowing with magical essence.
His mistake was offering love. Maybe does.
My theory is that his remarkable intelligence comes from this irregularity. Unfortunately, I believe that the very same irregularity is also dangerous. The essence within him seems unstable.
It is very likely that it will eventually get out of control and cause an explosion unlike anything this land has ever seen. To me, it appears we have two options. We can destroy the golem, or take it back to the guild and try to harness its power, with the chance to stabilize the core and allow it to live.
I do not think I should make that choice. I consider myself a rational person, but I'm afraid that my fascination with the matter clouds my judgment.
What do you mean by harness his power?
That's kind of important.
Well, the possibilities are endless. If we can replicate the structure of its core and stabilize it, it has the potential to change the world. We might even be able to recreate it, thus giving us a power source with the chance to recreate life.
Obviously, there is no guarantee these experiments will bear fruit. We would also be risking blowing Everlight to smithereens in the process.
If I had to make a guess, I would say that there is a 40% chance that the golem will be stabilized, and we will be able to harness the core. A 40% chance that it will die in perceived agony, and a 20% chance of triggering the devastating explosion.
Are you just pulling percentages out of your ass? Like, why? Why would you do that? Even as a scientific angle of it, where would you even get those percentages? Whatsoever. Like, what? And then you're just like 40% he will die in agony. Where do you get the idea he's gonna blow up? You're just like, he's gonna blow up. Under what circumstance? Being able to talk and think is not means to explode. I mean, there's short fuses, but that's not quite the same idea.
We can't do this. This is a sentient being we're talking about, not just a construct.
Forgive me, but this is highly irrational. You are a mage, so you should be able to sense it yourself. There is a magical power in this golem, and it is growing stronger by the minute. It is imperative that we act one way or another.
He's right, Tahar. Hubert may be a fascinating fellow, but he's also a walking time bomb. Not doing anything would be imposing a death sentence on all of Everlight.
Also, there is a slim chance that harnessing the power of his core would stabilize the core, and thus allow it to live.
Couldn't we just take him somewhere secluded and leave him be?
I'm afraid that's out of the question.
He'll still blow up.
What the long-term effect of this instability would be. He could, for example, become feral and use his incredible power to wipe out a city or two. Killing him is the merciful option if his welfare is your primary concern.
That's a tough decision. Let me talk to Rick.
Of course.
You know, I didn't really want all this to happen. Also, this guy's kind of a dick. You know, Urim seems more like the chill guy, and he still has the most comically evil-looking image I have ever seen. And also, when you meet him, he's summoning demons. So, I mean, that's a thing. But he's like, no, I'm trying to control it. And then he's like, I'm actually a pretty cool guy. But, like, yeah, look at that. Who has a red underglow for his image going, and he's like, I'm cool. I donate to the poor. I save kittens from trees. Summon demons on the weekend. For fun. Just to help protect the others, though. That's all I do. Like, it's kind of weird, but that's where we're at right now.
Yes?
It's not what I expected. Not what I expected.
So, what did you and your friend talk about?
I will have to kill Hubert.
Well, there's no good way to say this. Hubert's magic core is very unusual. It is overflowing with energy, and while this energy is what makes him sentient, it also makes him dangerous. If we let Hubert stay here, the core might eventually become unstable and explode.
The only way to save him is to take him to the Creators Guild, where they can try to control his power. Thing is, it might be a painful experience for Hubert.
I'm sorry, but it's the only way. The alternative would be to kill him.
You bloody monster! No! There's no way I'm letting you do this! He's a person, damn it, not some toy for some mages to tinker with! You'll have to kill me first!
Rick, you're outnumbered, and I'm offering you and Hubert a chance. Don't you see it? You can either die here like a fool, or you can make sure Hubert gets through the entire ordeal together with you.
Well, I guess you're right, aren't you? I don't have a chance against you all. But let me say this. If I learn that anything happens to Hubert, I will come and hunt you down.
Go with him. Why can't he be
even if
there?
It costs my life.
Hubert, it's time to go. We're moving into a new home.
What? I'm going to see the outside again?
Yay, Hubert.
Just
You need to be heading out. Oh, well, it's good to see you again, Sai. Hopefully you can stop by again.
Just how I
Probably
promised.
when I get to the
Well, I
new
must say that I'm
timing
happy you made
thing,
that
but
decision. I
good
will
to
go
see you
back to the
again.
guild now and prepare my things for our journey as discussed.
Either
I will
way,
see you
I'm
there.
hopefully you have a great time. Whatever you... Where did he just go? I missed what he said. Hopefully we see you around, Sai. Okay, well, our friend just teleported.
Alright, why not?
So we're done here, then. Okay, that's weird, but hey, we did it. So I guess we leave. What is this path? What is this pathing?
This
No?
way, right?
No.
Will
No,
do.
we're not gonna path that way. We're not gonna path that way. That seems incredibly stupid. Because all we're gonna do is run into more enemies, and I don't want to deal with that right now.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, there we go. Perfect. Didn't those zombies see me earlier? I guess they gave up. They're like, you know what? I'm busy. Clearly busy.
Let's see.
If your life depends on it.
Alright, so... Is that it? Oh, the world. Okay, so now we need to go back to the guild. And maybe we'll see what happens. I'm hoping it's good news. That'd be funny if you just, like, teleport to the Creators Guild and it's just like, yeah, you died. What the? I like how the pathing's like, yep, I gotta clearly walk through the trees to get there. Alright.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm so happy about the move speed there. Look at him go. Oh, yeah, you might have missed that, Ed. But we got a trinket at the end of a quest. They had all these powerful trinkets, and you know which one I picked? The one that says, if you're out of combat every 1 second, it'll give everybody 18% movement speed for 2 seconds. So literally all it does is makes me move faster around the map if I'm not in combat. I was like, yep, that's what I want. It's great for running around looking for loot. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You too. Just in
What's
case.
next?
They all gonna be here? I don't even see him here.
Ah, there you are. In case you were wondering, I sent 2 mages to help Richard and Hubert find their way to the guild. It will be a marvelous opportunity to deepen our knowledge on magic. I'm still fascinated.
This is not
by
what
the
we're
idea
concerned
that
about,
an
though.
abundance of magic is able to create sentience. Just think of what that entails. Either way, I am ready to join you.
Oh, okay. Is there a way to... Oh, yeah, you can look at his levels. So what does he have? He has a 6 in willpower. What is this? Paradox magic. That sounds cool. Chance to burn the target's focus with every auto attack. 90% to rip 7 from him. If he had a fast attack speed, I think that would be good. Oh, if he had like a dagger or something, he's like, step, 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 step. Like, that'd be really good. And what's this? Single black magic, light magic, arcane magic. Has a certain chance to apply each damage type to a target enemy. Small chance to deal no damage at all. Oh, that's really cool. And what's tier 2? Range is 30. Oh, it's an area of an effect. That is ridiculous. You know, that doesn't seem very good. Because even in best conditions, it's a little bad. So this is arcane magic. A friendly target deals persistent pure damage for a certain amount of time and gets an increased chance. How much? 15? They gain extra damage. Oh, that's the pure damage. That's really cool. 15 seconds. What's the bottom one? Paradox. Heal allies and damage enemies in target area. 45 health. It's an area of effect, and its cooldown is 6.2. Kind of weak, isn't it? Sounds really weak. What's this move? Retaliation. Target ally temporarily deals damage back to attackers when hit. 40 damage. When hit by a projectile, 40 weapon damage. Okay. Kind of low. It's the improved version. Area of effect, so you can hit everybody with it. Now this is Transcendence. All auto attacks deal magic damage. The damage is increased significantly against undead. Why are undead so hated? So this is just extra damage on auto attacks. Honestly, not that impressed. And then he can go under the healing tree, so he could replace her if we want. But I feel like he doesn't have anything else that's really good. I could make him go into black magic, which would be interesting. He could go full necromancer. So he has black magic, so he could wear that stuff. That armor we found that was really good. That could work. Because I think that was int and willpower. Because they're dead. So what is this? Conjure a shower of cursed blood to fall from the sky. Chance to apply oil to all enemies. Just movement speed, casting speed, attack speed. That's honestly really good. That's pretty good. 50% chance. The effect duration is 10 seconds if it applies it, but it's only a 50%. What about tier 2? Enfeebled. That's also good, but it's also just a 50%, so you can't rely on it. Seed of Darkness was pretty good. That was the one that blows up and then it does damage, which is what I have on the other guy. His gear. Didn't we grab something? Or did I refuse it? I think I did. I took the money. I was like, when am I ever going to use the channeled ability? You know? And now I'm like, man, I wish I kept that. So what is this one? 4 and 4? I don't think there was anything higher than that. What does he have? 4 and 4. 76 damage. The living is 12 damage. What? Why not just make it 12 damage? I guess if it's like a humanoid is what it feels like. Oh! That's pretty cool. So black magic's a little bit better. What's your helmet? Wildly good? Okay. Yeah, that's just insanely good. Okay. Well, if we had any rings, we could give it to him. That'd be nice. But we don't. What do I even do with him, right? Like, we don't really want the healing. She's just a fixture of the party at this point. See, and then you could go with this, and then he has all that attack power stuff, right? So is this an attack? Like, I think it would. So I think you make him mostly attack power, and you could just, well, that one just reduces focus, which is only good at fighting other units. I don't care about that. There's another one that applies weakened. which is really nice. What's tier 2 do? Apply silenced, which is good. You just apply so much crap to them. It would make them really annoying versus... I don't know if other enemies have focus. That's what I don't know. I think there's like heroes, and that's cool. That's not really what you're focused with. Void arrow, auto attack damage is leech. Yeah. Don't really care. Sacrifice a nearby random allied unit to heal yourself. I don't like that one. Don't like it at all. Corpse explosion is interesting. Day of Reckoning's interesting. Because it could really slow people down. What's the cooldown? Pretty long. What is this chest piece? It's cooldown, right? And that's black magic. So that counts, right? So yeah, that would be reduced. I think it might already be reduced. This one's just a heal and a damage, and it's 16 meters. What's the double one? Apply weakened. Apply regenerating for 10 seconds. So it's a 30 extra heal over 10 seconds, which isn't bad, depending on cast time. If it's instant, that's fantastic. Well, there's more auto attack. So, like, what you could do is just go down the tree here. You could summon undead. You can grab this. That, and then silence. Then Day of Reckoning, because why not? 2. And he has 7, so we go down here. I don't care about this. What's tier 2 do? Attack damage by 2. So he's going to be all auto attacks, really, is what I'm kind of building into. All that does is gets rid of focus. I don't care about that. So this one, rank 2, is great because that gives him a heal. So it's not a great heal. Kind of weak. Grand scheme of things. And we wouldn't have our focus fountain. That's the reason she stays, is the focus fountain is, So that's Constitution, which is weird. I think this is the same, isn't it? It doesn't have any scaling. Willpower. Willpower. Nothing. Yeah, we wouldn't need the extra, and then we could really push some higher values out of that. We still have a point left over. Auto attack damage would be leech. That's not more auto attack damage, so I'm not really impressed with that. This one becomes an AoE, which is fine. We do have a little bit. See, that one's really good because it would make your other AoE pretty good if you have other AoE options available. But he's not going to be an upfront guy, so that kind of scares me. You can have boons. Wait, single target boon. You just use it. Okay. Yeah. Nothing great there. Retaliate's interesting. Nothing great. We don't need specific moves. If we get it, they get unstable body where the zombies explode, which is nice. So what is this one? It applies weakened. There's something else that applies weakened. Oh, that. So you really don't need that to apply weakened. Right? Was it this one? Yeah, it was this move. And then you could get impaired, but we don't care about that. We don't need weakened because we have it here, and it's a better version. Good questions, honestly. Kind of just, I don't know what this affinity crap is. Real question of where to go with him, but, and then he has 6 in other stats? Like, that's insane. Looks like willpower is definitely the way to go. Is this all willpower? That's intelligence. That's it. I think we have Mesmer's Lance, and the improved version is an AoE, which is okay. Not a big range, though. It's kind of meh. But it could be good. I mean, considering everything else, we can make the zombies blow up, which is fine. What does that scale with? Willpower? Yeah, unstable body for unlimited time. So when he dies, he explodes. It's 41. Do I want them to blow up? It's either I get them to blow up or I grab this ability just to have another spam, but he's more auto attack, so I think if I'm going to use it, I'm going to use it more for this. I don't care for this because weakened is whatever. We already have it here. That applies it. So, willpower. Yeah, he could just have an insane amount of willpower and constitution. The only problem is, he's going to be very weak. He's going to die very easy. His health is going to be abysmally low. But I kind of like the build. You just attack from the back. Maybe. He does have a heal as well. Range is kind of weak. But it seems nice. And then if he attacks, every auto attack is 20 damage. His auto attacks have a chance to apply silence and weakness. And that's the thing. This is already just better because if this applies, it's better than this that reduces focus because who cares? All right, Mr. Orc, what were we doing with you? You have 2 points. Does he have auto attacks? I don't even remember what I was doing with him. No idea. He has kind of the same thing, but he has 1 in strength, which is unfortunate. I don't even remember what I put on him. He has yeah, 6 and 6, which is fine. I don't think we want any more off of him. See, now it's a question of where do I go? Do we just grab the Constitution? I think this one was Intelligence, so Intelligence would be the most damaging if he's going to do that. Yeah. I'm not... The plan stays, by the way. Oh, you have 2 ability points. Right. This is willpower? What does the new one do? Oh, a chance knockback. We don't want that. This is literally just to add... And it's an absurd weakened, by the way. Focus cost of abilities is always nice. And Day of Reckoning's interesting. It applies oiled, which is always good. Especially if we're going to use them. That just gives him another good AoE ability, so we'll grab it. What's the improved one do? Enfeebled, which is also good. Yeah, that's definitely good. I think we grabbed Seed of Darkness, because I was like, yeah, that's way better, but... Okay. That's fine, we're keeping with the plan. The plan stays. Oh! What's this? A Golem Core.
Really? Fine. Sure.
Why did we get a Golem Core? What is this?
Got it. Now would you look at that?
Okay. So now that we've solved this problem, I think that's pretty much it. Right? Or Clara. we could have solved that today. Oh.
Yes?
But we didn't. We didn't even get close to solving that. I'm like, we're gonna go out for a day in the town, you know, solve all the side quests. Man, I did not expect this many cool side quests. I'm just way too excited about it. There's just an orc standing in the middle of town. Everyone's like, eh. We'd think an orc would scare people, but I guess not.
Ah, there you are. So, where...
I'll show you. Follow me.
Okay, I've been thinking. It's probably best if we try to maintain cover as long as possible. The sooner we start the killing, the more likely it is that their leader will get away.
What do you suggest, then?
Simple. Tell the guards that I'm your prisoner, and that you brought me to the hideout for slaughter. If we do it right, then we might be able to get to the butcher without raising suspicion.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Okay.
Hello, boys. I brought you something for the butcher. That's the greenskin who's been sticking his nose into our business.
Ah, right. That one.
Everyone has
Why
this
haven't
face.
you killed him yet?
Because I thought the boss would want to have a word with him.
Aye. I guess he would. So, what's your business?
I'm here for the product.
Oh, I see. You're trying to trick us, aren't you? Well, bad luck. Marvin, kill them.
Well, that could have gone better.
Guess it doesn't matter now. Come, let's go in and keep your swords ready.
Well, that about as
Everlight
went
is one of
about
the
as
few
well as you'd think.
Mortandian cities.
Here we are. Now, let's find the butcher.
I can't wait.
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's try this one. Is that the one, or did I hit the wrong thing? I don't think this is going off when I wanted to.
Child's play. Leave it to me.
All right, here goes nothing.
Danger up ahead.
Okay, that was an easy fight.
You got it.
Group up with our boy here. We need to heal him up. Make sure he does not go down because he is not invincible like we are.
Understood.
Blasted armor.
That way?
Oh, that move looks so cool when it's enhanced. It just looks so cool.
That's the way.
Fall back, fall back, fall back.
Sure.
We don't want to pull that yet.
Sounds like a plan.
Finally.
What is this? What is this?
By the... an orc.
Blasted armor.
Huh? What?
Really necessary.
We should get moving.
Oh, that full healed him. All right, that's good. We'll take it. Oh, did we find the big boy? Oh my god, that's not good. Well, I mean, it is good. That's what we were here for, but... Yeah, well, this orc doesn't have the damage to fight us.
Uh-huh.
What's happening? Ooh, hey, there's duelist gloves. So there's another item.
This way, right?
Gotta find this butcher.
Mm-hmm.
As long as his name isn't Pete, we're fine.
Really?
You got it.
Got it.
Highwayman.
Wrong time, friend.
I can't...
I'm not your friend.
Let's see.
I wonder why I can't figure out that code. That's pretty good, an amulet? Is anyone missing an amulet? I mean, I am, and I'm very fragile. She has that exact amulet on. He's got the stats. You do not. And honestly, you're the one who's most likely to get hit, so let's put that... He's got some good stats right now. Like, just straight up good stats.
Will do.
He's just that tanky.
More cutthroats. Take him down.
Serious about this, aren't you?
Excuse me. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Oh my god, he summoned wolves. Yes, you can. You just did it. If you like double tap it, it throws a fit about it. It's
You'll
like,
have to wait.
don't do that. Like, see, she threw a fit about it, and all I did was double tap.
Never end.
Fine.
Wait, did we do it?
Intriguing.
Oh, we have to talk with him.
Let me
I'm
see.
not doing that yet. I'm checking the cave. I don't want you to throw me out. Ooh. Okay. Swift. This is crippling. Swift is attack speed, which is nice. But this one's not that far off. It's about the same. Impaired to every creature it hits. Yes. Yep, we'll take it. Because I think the damage was pretty notable as well. Yeah, I want to keep looking because I seem to be missing the duelist stuff. I mean, maybe there's something in the mayor's town, but...
You got it.
Oh, dear God. Sorry, spiders. Not looking good for you. Oh, jeez. I guess it doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, they were weak baby spiders. Alright.
Fine.
Did we do it? Are we done here?
Sure.
There's more I gotta explore, right? Did I? No, I didn't go up this way.
Sounds like a plan.
One more item. So we found duelist gloves. Man, I'm so afraid we missed it. Pearls of gold. No keyhole or locks visible. The virtuous key. The mage master of 3. Perseverance, self-awareness, and vision. We have one of them. I think we have another one. Vision. How early did I get that? So I'm missing an item. I wonder if you can come back to these places. So I'm missing one item. There must be a point where they say you can go wherever you need.
And it's over. Zarek's fags. This was madness.
No, this was easy.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. I guess it's best if we forget about this as fast as we can. Either way, I will be forever grateful for what you did for me today. Before you go, please, take this. It's the least I can do after you risked your life for my kind. Also, listen, Tahar. Earlier on, you mentioned something about an army that you command. Was that a metaphor?
It wasn't. Why?
I, was wondering if you'd allow me to join you.
Get the hell in here.
Wait, didn't you say that you're a well-respected architect in your tribe? Why would you want to join me?
Well, I wasn't entirely honest. I'm not just an architect. I'm also the firstborn son of Naris, the High Chieftain of the Duskkin. I don't want to bore you with endless stories, so I'll make it short. My little brother Rak was gifted and destined to be a shaman. And to become a shaman, one needs to pass a trial by Zarek. I had heard talk about it. About how many young orcs die taking it. And the thought of losing my brother, I just couldn't bear it.
So, what did you do?
I kidnapped him. It was foolish, and I got caught a day after we left the Cal. My father sent me into exile as a punishment for defying Zarek. All this, me trying to save these orcs from slaughter. Maybe it's my way of repenting for what I've done, but I don't want to talk about it more than I have to. I just can't go back yet.
Oh, I'm not looking. Okay, we went.
Well, if you're an architect, your talents might actually come in handy. If you want to join, bring that evidence to the guard, and then join me at the border.
I will do that. Thank you, Tahar. I appreciate it. And I promise I won't be a burden. May your blood never boil. We'll talk later.
Oh, what? Another level?
I don't even
That's
know what to
insane. Oh, what's this? Fixed rewards is the Man-Eater. I'm guessing it's his weapon. Auto attack damage is increased by 50% versus humans. Oh. Okay. And then we get to pick an armor. So let's see. What options do we have? Heavy plate with Constitution. So when it reduces attributes, it's by 1. So it looks like heavy plate would be 9 constitution, but Mentor's is 8. It's not a bad helmet. The Mentor's leather jacket. Literally the same. The constitution went down by 1. Which isn't bad. I think that would fit on... Well, no, we're not going to equip it. Punch damage. Actually, you get a bunch of it with strength. So apparently you could just punch people. None of these really speak to me. This one's okay, but I care. I can take the money to buy stuff later rather than take these that do nothing. You know? 7 focus is interesting, but I think I'm already wearing that. Yeah, Stubert's wearing 5 focus, so 2 focus changes that. Same deal. It's the exact same helmet. None of these are good. That's the problem. It just feels like one of those things that, like, once I start making the armor, if I get the stuff for it, it's really not... Yeah, just give me the money. That's so weird. I've done that. I've done that twice today, and I'm kind of scared by that.
Got it.
I hope I'm not just making a stupid call, but it's like, I'd rather have the money so that if I can buy stuff later. I am a little bit worried. A little bit. That
interesting.
I am missing items because I have 1 of each set of the 2 things for the grave. I have the duelist thing, but I don't have the other part, and I have a duelist thing. Unless I picked them up earlier and I didn't notice it. Wear duelist gloves. Then I had duelists or decorative armor, right? So we need a decorative sword and we need a duelist's sword. Oh, these come with attributes, by the way. We don't need the willpower for him.
Humans butchering orcs for their meat. And here I thought I'd seen everything.
My words exactly.
Why are you taking over every conversation, Usum? Or Urum. Usum. Don't even know where I got that from. So the second one just kind of makes the ability cooldown shorter, which is okay. Hey, why not? I was trying to use it a little bit early. I could make this one better for our next AoE fight, which might be better than reducing this by a little bit. Because it's not much. I'm never using it on cooldown because it's never that simple. So I think this one would just be nice because it's good for moments where... Let's just take it. Honestly, Perseverance is kind of like... It's nice, but not necessary. It's kind of a weaker one. That's ridiculously bad. I think I know why. It's not terrible. The area of effect is 20 meters, but it feels like one of those things where you get him, and then you just run to their base and be like, and just start taking stuff from like enemy bases. That seems to be what that's for. And this one restores logs, which is equally good. Rank 2 is also rocks, which is nice if you ever need it. Because that would basically... This one's really good if you have a really long battle, but I don't feel like that ever happens. You know? What do I want to do? I don't need the willpower. I don't really need the intelligence. Constitution's okay. Let's just go strength, because we're going to keep getting other things. Now, you. What was I doing with you? I don't even remember where I was going with you. I think I grabbed this just for extra damage, because it was... I don't really want the focus. Ooh. Could get regenerating. It's not bad. It's not enough. I don't even know what to grab. She's pretty much at the point where I just don't have anything I want to get. We could try to use Resurrection. That one's interesting. And it would be a little bit better. Because then if she uses it during a fight... Let's just grab it. I kind of like the Purge move too, but... Let's just grab this maxed. What does she need? I think I'm just going to keep pushing Dexterity so she can keep wearing the best bows. Now, he needs... more strength, I think. That's where we're going with him. So, more strength. Does he need the focus? Not really. This would be focus regeneration. Which might be okay. It's either that or more stats, but I feel like that's where I want to go with him, is just keep getting stats, and as far as other things go. I mean, he has high constitution, he could do this, but it's a channeled move. I don't like that. Not sure how I feel about that move either. Maybe I just go the resistances. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna commit to that. Well, it's either that or 5% more health, but I feel like health is kind of one of those things where it's great for not getting bursted, but not great over longer battles, because it becomes less and less valuable because you have to full heal that bag. I don't even know where I was going with him. I could honestly grab this and then he could just wield two-handers. Why not? You know? Why not? Because if you get the second one, being damage type siege. Oh, in addition to its regular damage types. Is that good? That feels really bad because everything has siege resistance. Oh, you know what I bet it is? When it has multiple, I bet it looks at whichever one's weaker in terms of resistance and does that damage. I bet that's what happens. But that would let him be able to dual wield. We could give him, like, halberds and stuff. I mean, what else are we going to do with him, right? Other than that, I just keep going dexterity, but dexterity doesn't have a lot of weapons that are, like, high in demand of dexterity. It's a really tough question to do. If I could get him to 6 strength, though, that would probably be the best one, because he could wield the axe that blows up bleeds, and then we could give him with the other weapon that just guarantees, like, every hit to bleed, and then he blows him up. And then he hits him with the bleed, and then he blows him up. Maybe. Not sure how that'll interact, because it could be terrible. Like, if he attacks slow enough, he's like, first swing, both hit. The bleed goes up. Second hit, they both hit. It blows up the bleed. But it doesn't reapply because they both hit at the same time and it doesn't know how to interact. Or if we're lucky, it just goes apply and then blow up the bleed. And then it just adds a huge burst every swing, which could be good. Yeah, I'm not sure if Urim is sitting in the first row or not. I'm not entirely certain. All right, you know what? We're going to do that just in case he can equip that later. I doubt it, but I have nothing else I really need to apply right now, so meh. What else do we have? Clara, enter the mayor's house. Well, I can't enter the mayor's house. So my only real choice is to figure out why the hell this didn't activate.
What? Uh-huh.
Maybe I just didn't walk down there? That's got to be my assumption there. The fact that we didn't activate that makes me believe there might be loot around here somewhere. There we go. Was this worth it? Probably not, but we did it. Yeah, I'm not seeing any loot. Let's talk with this man. I wonder if maybe he's another person that lets you vote around. It might be. I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Help you with something?
I'll be off.
Nope, don't need him anymore. For 50 gold, you get everything. So that's all he's there for. Okay. Well, in that case... You think people see us doing this and freak the hell out? Because I feel like with them hating mages, that would probably freak them the hell out. So I think next time we're going to have to figure out what's wrong with that code. Because we have the 4-2 note and the 2-4 note. And we're missing a few items, like the decorative items, which it might be in the mayor's house. I feel like that's a thing. I really feel like that's a thing. I wonder if we can get into the mayor's house now. That's a real question.
Finally.
I think we could talk to them, but... Yeah, I don't... We gotta figure that out, and we're missing 2 items. And I hope one of them's in the mayor house at least. Or both. That'd be nice. I'm guessing one's under wherever Clara sends us. And then there's another one. I feel like Clara's going to get us into the mayor's house, is why I stopped there.
State your business.
I'd like to end...
So?
Can you let me in?
No.
I'll be off.
No.
Just give the word.
Really?
So, yeah. I think we do have to talk with her, and she'll push us along the way. There could be items in those sewers. We might have to check that again. Because I don't think we found anything of value in the sewers.
Finally.
So there's got to be something down there. There wasn't even a quest to go in there. And maybe Clara sends us in there, and that's when we find it. I don't know. But either way. We're going to have to stop for now. And next time, we'll finally talk to this poor old woman who's been waiting very patiently. Or maybe not. She could be cursing our names under her breath. I don't know. Possible. But either way, that's what we got going on there. We will definitely do that next time. But unfortunately, I do have to be done for tonight. And tomorrow, I guess we'll probably continue this. We will see. But that seems like the most likely thing. Depending on how tomorrow goes, this week's going to be chaotic. I don't know if I'll immediately start to the new time or if it'll be a little bit later. I don't know that yet. But the things are in the work there for the new schedule, and then we'll get that switched here probably really soon, depending on how things pan out. But yeah, either way, I am going to get out of here for the night. So thanks everybody so much for hanging out and watching. Good night, good afternoon, good morning, whichever the case is for you. I'm out of here. Stay majestic.